Hey guys, welcome to
a podcast will save this relationship. I'm Josh, he, him. And on today's episode of the podcast, we talked about
how you're gonna get canceled.
Yeah, how we're talked about lightly on the Andrew Callaghan, Justin Roiland stuff.
Yeah.
And then I did
white people.
Yeah, white people getting canceled.
Yeah.
And then
You did a really good bit.
I did a really fun 5-minute bit on all the things that I'm going to do that's going to get me canceled.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Once I have power and money.
Yeah. Then we did the wolf story. Which sucked major ass.
Yeah.
You know it.
It's getting tedious. You guys can skip that part. It's fine.
I don't... if you really need it.
There was a good moment, though, where there was a one sentence that really messed with us.
Yeah, I kept saying it over and over, which you can skip that part, too, because I know someone's going to call me annoying for doing that, but it's so funny.
We had to do it, though. Had to do it to him.
All right, then we did Reddit, and then we did listener stories.
And a good selection. There's some good stories in here. I liked them.
I liked them, yeah.
Yeah. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell.
Hit that gosh dang bell, god dang it.
Rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify, please. And don't forget to check out our Buy Me Coffee and Patreon. Both of those are those websites.
We
and
got
our
merch now.
It'll be in the YouTube. It'll be in the description and on the YouTube merch shelf.
Yeah.
APWSTR is our Buy Me Coffee and Patreon pages.
Indeed.
Enjoy the show.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. We're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
We're back. How you doing, Sarah? How you feeling now that we're back?
I feel good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, too. It's been a nice, relaxing week off, except it wasn't. We live streamed Stardew Valley.
We did live stream Stardew.
That was fun.
We never really have a week off, but everyone who says that we have a shitty schedule can suck my fucking cock, dude.
We're nonstop grinding.
Nonstop grinding. We never do.
Even when it's not on Spotify or Apple, we're on that YouTube fucking tapping some bites into
fucking I was actually reading a Twitter post recently from someone who I follow. It was one of the people from Drawfee, where she said that she had a mental breakdown a couple years ago because of people projecting shit on her and people kind of demanding stuff about her life from YouTube. And now that's what makes her like set really forcible boundaries in her life.
Yeah.
And people will now get mad at her and say that she's like mean or something. And I think that's it's weird. Not gonna lie, it's fucking weird when you're a content creator and people are like, where's the thing? The free content. Where is it? It's free.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I think it's
this is just about the YouTube, Patreon, and everything. I completely understand because you're paying.
You're paying for it. Yeah, I don't blame people that leave Patreon or memberships at all.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I can definitely understand that.
That's fine. I don't care. I'm not saying give me your money and we don't give you anything back. That's stupid. But I mean, like when you're complaining about free episodes not going up, I'm like, come on, man. It's free.
It's free. It's free for you guys. We try to make it as accessible as possible.
Yeah.
There's some give and take. I get it. Yeah. Of like, this isn't our job. This isn't our...
Yeah, it's not. We have full-time jobs.
We got full-time jobs and brains that hurt.
Yeah.
Pills that I haven't taken today that I need to take. But yeah, no, I get it. I get that feeling. It's very interesting, like, fucking being in the space now, you know? I don't, whenever I see like I would like it more if you guys upload more, I'm like, we already upload enough.
Yeah, we upload a lot.
I uploaded.
You get 3 hours a week most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah.
Like,
I think it's a pretty good record.
The 3 hours is basically 2 podcasts.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I think once I saw that we're in the top 99% lengthwise, I'm like, yeah, we do.
We do a lot, guys.
I like doing it. I'm not going to say that I don't like doing it. You know, I love making a lot of content every week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the logical step after saying we do a lot of stuff is you guys don't like doing it.
Yeah.
Yes, no, we do, and that's why we do it so much. Yeah, we can't stop ourselves from going on.
We burn ourselves out every 3 weeks.
Legit, yeah, and you know what? That's just how it is.
That's how it is. That's the price we pay.
Yeah. We're trying to get enough money so we can pay an intern. yeah,
and maybe
so
it'll be a little bit more consistent.
Get back into a groove, but yeah.
That's more, like actually weekly.
Yeah,
you know, making 20 TikToks and then posting them out every day at 3 p.m. on the dot. It's like, fuck.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm happy we're back though this week. I'm happy we're back at it.
Yeah,
I like doing this.
Me too.
That being said, my main goal of this podcast now is to get enough people on YouTube that come for the Stardew Valley live streams, and that's all we do. That's all we ever.
It's just Stardew Valley live streams.
That's the real plan.
You really enjoy the Stardew Valley live streams.
Yeah, it's just a nice chill. It's basically the podcast, but with Stardew Valley.
I
and
like
a lot more like
just fucking
casual.
Playing it. Honestly, that plays really well into the autism that I have. I don't got to look at anyone. I get to say whatever the fuck is on my mind, and it goes over pretty well because the only other person there is a person who knows how I talk and how I think.
Yeah.
And you know, I just get to fucking be on autopilot, you know? We get to parallel play.
Yeah.
And also make content at the same time.
Yeah, and chat with a bunch of cool people that come in. And
it's fucking dope. I love it.
Yeah.
And it's chill as fuck, too. Stardew Valley was a perfect choice. Yeah.
Yeah, and I get to talk about how much I like the music of the game.
Yeah.
Everyone shut the fuck up. Cloth is on.
Everyone shut the fuck up.
But yeah, it's fun. It's a fun time. Yeah.
Heck
so,
yeah.
I don't know, yeah, it's been a good week off.
Yeah, it's been nice.
And thank fucking Christ we actually took a week off because
last week we watched the Andrew Callaghan HBO documentary and we were like, this is awesome.
Fucking awesome. And then the day we were supposed to record, the day after we were supposed to record,
I think it was that night. So we would have recorded it during the day. A couple of hours would have gone by, and then Andrew Callaghan allegations would have
started dropping. Yeah.
So thank God we didn't do that.
Yeah, like,
we would have been sucking that dude's dick.
Thank God my stomach was like, I'm gonna make you shit your pants once or twice tonight.
God was like, guys, this is a bad idea.
Bad idea. We're gonna give you motion sickness, Josh, when you play Teardown. Like, you're gonna fucking. This is how sick we're gonna make you to make sure you don't fucking get on a mic tonight.
Yeah.
I don't care. You're gonna even if you did the Matt Damon podcast, you would have brought up Andrew at some point.
No, like we would have at some point brought up that we really liked that documentary,
and then cut to.
So okay, now after allegations have happened.
Allegations have happened.
I don't really want to go into them because they're valid. The allegations are valid. They're real. I've pretty much confirmed them. There's no real discussion on it. We're not gonna like cover it because like. He did it. He's a fuckhead. You know,
we're way late on this party of like, did you guys hear about this?
And also like that's not really our bag.
That's not our bag. No,
we're not like here to.
Our bag is to look at the aftermath.
Also, have we ever endorsed him?
I think we might have mentioned we've liked his content.
Yeah, I mean, we like watching Channel 5 videos.
Yeah,
but he's just not like. I don't know. I guess that's how I feel.
Yeah, this is more of a conversation of what I'm gonna call. A boring white guy
I just
commits crimes.
Yeah, right. It's like I just assume that any white guy that is around
that's in power
because
and has
I've been
money.
burned before. Like I was a huge Crystalia fan before the pedophilia shit dropped.
I was a huge Louis C.K. fan until
I was a huge Louis C.K. fan.
Yeah, like so ever since like 2015, 16, 17. Yeah, even Dan Harmon has a thing.
Yeah.
But I give him a pass. He
landed that one well though.
You know,
he still did it.
He still did it, but he at least like apologized properly
and got forgiveness from the person. Too.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what matters most at the end of the day.
Yeah,
is like
he's the only person to be like, hey, listen, I did it. I did do it. Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I'm fucking sorry that I did it, and he let me recognize what happened, and then. Like actually continue to go on and still make stuff.
Yeah, because like it's about I don't know. I guess that's like my curiosity with because it's not just Andrew Callaghan this week. It was Justin Roiland
too. Yeah,
and also Alex Hirsch of Gravity Falls fame. That's his name, right? Yeah, Alex Hirsch.
Oh wait, really? That's him?
Yeah, and also of the Owl House, and he's the.
I was thinking a completely different guy, but wow, you're so. Oh my god, that's blowing my mind now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah.
That's what happens. Is where I'm like, whoa, and then I go, yeah.
Not a surprise.
Damn, well, that's really sucks though, because he was a children's.
Yeah, like my friend Jordan tweeted out like, "Never meet your heroes." Like Alex Hirsch was supposed to be different, but. Fucking no. The same thing happened.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying is like, I don't really think I don't think anyone's different anymore. I think if you're a white guy and you get in there,
I think any guy too, just into power, you know, just like literally.
Yeah, true. It's not always white dudes, but it's mostly white dudes.
It's mostly the crackers are just fucking.
I think race plays into it.
Race does play. I feel like if you have like a
in sort of a intersectional way, you know what I mean?
Oh, I get that. Yeah,
it's white supremacy, you know?
Yeah, it's a very supremic, like if you have money, wealth, and power as a white person, and that's how it's always been in this country.
I mean, listen, I'm crazy. Like, you know, I'm crazy. I want to say this like right now, I'm crazy, and this is something that I think about 24/7. I think about white supremacy.
Yeah.
And like white culture and how it is completely, you know, into it. So if you're like a person that's like, why are you bringing race into this? Just tune out. Just tune
out.
Unsubscribe.
Skip to the timestamp in the description.
I don't care. I don't care if you believe that it's not real or whatever. You could just get the fuck off of my podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking absolutely. I think white supremacy is in everything.
Yeah,
and I think that's definitely something within white culture where it's like the goal is to get enough money and power and fame that you can oppress people.
Yeah, and get away with it, or theoretically get away with it.
That's what the American dream is. It's not the house and the wife and the 2.5 kids with a dog. It's you're getting all of that so that you can go and fuck kids. You know, getting all that so you can go and own slaves.
Epstein. Yeah, you
could do and it's less about like everybody's secretly a pedophile, more about everybody just really, really, really needs control.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
So I think that is why it's mostly white men.
So and I guess it feels like this week especially it was like that, you know.
Yeah.
And like just man, like all these fucking because like okay, so Andrew, it was Justin Roiland was domestic violence and false imprisonment, and Alex Hirsch.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, fucking wild from 2020.
That, I was like, excuse me.
Yeah.
What?
And then fucking with Alex Hirsch, like Justin Roiland trying to hook him up with 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, and that's also been out apparently for like years too. Like that Tumblr. It was from originally a Tumblr post with the Facebook Messenger screenshots from like maybe 2018, 19, maybe 2021 too. I don't know. Like within the past few years. Like it wasn't like just because of this.
That's really bad.
So
yeah.
No, it's really like it's just I'm always fascinated by power, I guess, and like how it corrupts. You know.
Yeah. Do you want it?
Do I want power? I want to live comfortably, but I guess that's not really power, is it? I'm not going to become president. I don't want to be.
I mean, I don't know.
What's power? I guess. What's the line of power?
This is really
that
deep
makes the flip
conversation because I think this really goes into like our childhoods. You know what I mean? Because like I really fully believe I'm never going to escape my income bracket. I do not expect that to happen.
Yeah.
As much as you dream about it, as much as I think about it, I don't expect it to happen. I've never lived in a home that was owned, that was mortgaged. Never even mortgaged. Never even that. My family has never had enough money to put a down payment on a house. So if I've lived in a home, it was rented month to month, you know?
Yeah.
And people looked at us like, ew, you're renters, poor people.
That's stupid. Fuck off.
That legitimately happened here because Florida is racist. And
Florida is it's all okay. I'm fascinated by Florida because Florida has always been.
Don't go to Florida. Don't come here. It sucks ass. But like, really, it is like, wow.
Fuck away, everybody.
Wow. That's how it is.
Florida has always been like this place for the rich and elite to like hide away. It's always been that.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because that's why Disney was attracted to it, to make like a big fucking, to make its own city and country within a state, you know? Like I was watching like, I think it was a Wendover Productions video about this where like.
We're living in like the consumerist Vatican.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Where like this is where the ultra wealthy come, and then if you live here, you're just gonna fucking be a worker. Yeah, you're just gonna work for them.
Yeah,
and I've always felt that. I've worked at 2 different theme parks. I work in a place now that is working for the wealthy. Yeah, in one way or another, you know.
Well, that and also, but like your mom had she was able to put a down payment on a house because she was gifted a down payment for like her wedding gift or something.
Yeah, something like that.
So your whole family, like I've seen,
my
just
family,
in the last 4 years, your family has been able to put down payments on 4 different houses.
So I have my 2 sisters and my parents.
Your mom has moved. Your mom owned a house before, so that's 1.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So if that's I forget
that's 1 because my mother has never done that.
Okay. Yeah.
Never once in her life. Your mom has done this multiple times.
And then she decided to move out of the house last year,
build a house,
and then build a new house.
That's 2.
That's 2.
And then each of your sisters
my sisters
have been able to put a down payment on a house.
And then
one of them sold it and is like living out of a van.
Fucking,
she was like, I don't even want this house.
Yeah,
And your mother tells me all the time, like, you are going to live in a house. You are going to put a down payment on a house. And I keep telling her, like, I don't believe you. Just fundamentally in the genetic cloth of who I am, I don't believe that that's going to happen. Because it's just not how life works. That's not how I've seen it.
That's not how the O'Hearans have gotten through.
the Alexander O'Hearans. Yeah, I don't believe it. That's just not how it's happened, for me. And she always goes, I know, but you will. And I just don't get that. I never get that. But it is like something that she's just like, you're going to get it. It's like Christmas where you ask for something ridiculous and your parents like, you're going to get it. And then you're like, no, I don't think so. And then you fucking get it. And it's like, this was a gift. Like, are you going to gift a down payment to me? Like, I don't understand. Like
this year, it's gonna be this year. She's like, hey, I know you guys have been thinking about moving to Massachusetts. Wrong. But that's the one. It might be one of them. Maybe we'll see.
Just doing that, I don't think I ever really thought I could ever do that. But But that's I feel like you think those things are possible because you've seen it happen.
Oh yeah, I've seen it happen. I mean, I know I'm a lot more fortunate. Like I'm not pedophile rich.
Right. Yeah.
I'm definitely like upper middle. I come from, I guess, a upper middle background up until 2008 because Florida fucking got hit hard because we're the fucking hospitality. This is where all the rich people come.
Yeah.
And if you want to make money in Florida, you got to cater to the rich.
And I'm not saying that your family has always been rich or anything.
No, yeah.
And I don't even really think that they're rich
they're
now.
Lucky. They're
gotten middle
lucky.
Class. Yeah.
Yeah. They've gone through like tragedy on my mom's side and my dad's side too. They both have.
Yeah.
But then they've gotten
and they're hard workers too. I'm not
hard
saying
workers.
No,
yeah, they both but my mom is a small business owner. My dad is, upper middle management,
Yeah.
Like he's lucky that he has that job, even though it sucks.
Yeah.
Like he's lucky in the sense that it makes him money, but that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah. And like, that's the thing is like, I also wasn't like on food stamps or anything,
Yeah,
like, it was just like my mom was a single mom, 1 income, raising 3 kids, and my dad was like retired.
Yeah.
So
and then I came from a 2-income household.
Right. And that's the difference.
Part. Yeah.
But that's the level. It's like, in the terms of here, it's like here and here.
It's still there.
You know what I mean?
Then,
but even that has like
that's a pretty big level. Yeah. And I can only, and that's why I'm cool with like maybe going to like here, you know what I mean? Like in total.
That's so funny because you want to go here. I don't think I'm ever gonna surpass this.
I think you will. We're working on it.
That's what I'm saying. People say like, no, you will. Yeah. And I'm like, how, man? I feel like I'm in here, and I feel like that's white supremacy though, where it's like, okay, we're going to keep going up. You know?
I think it's because it's an indefinite. It's like the
generational
idea of like,
wealth.
Yeah, and that's definitely rooted in fucking white supremacy. Like,
well, it is. Yeah,
it is.
That's what it is. Yeah, and it's interesting to see the dichotomy there, and I think that's sort of people that, I'm going to be an animator. I'm going to animate. I'm going to have this idea for a kids show. I'm going to pitch it to Disney. Disney picks it up. I'm going to do this Disney show. Now I'm animating on Adventure Time with Rebecca Sugar, and then I'm animating on Steven Universe with fucking Rebecca Sugar because I knew her from Adventure Time, and then now I get my own show. Now she advertises my show, and then I meet Dana Terrace, and then fucking now I get on whatever, and I get all up.
Yeah,
and now I'm fucking 17-year-olds. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
now I'm friends with Justin Roiland and I'm fucking 17-year-olds. Why? Why does that happen?
Why does that happen? Yeah. I don't know. I really, what's this?
Why is Justin Roiland shuffling 17-year-olds over to Alex Hirsch like he's on fucking Epstein's jet plane?
Yeah, he is Epstein and the animator's Epstein.
I mean, obviously pedophilia has something to do with it. But I think also white supremacy has something to do with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of systemic issues, I think, is what causes this. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's why I see a white man get big, like Andrew.
Yeah.
Who has the fucking story of, I was just a kid in a cul-de-sac fucking, and I just liked listening to people talk. And I found all these crazy people and I put them on the internet and we talk about them. They're really funny. And then you hear that he's like fucking sexually assaulted and raped some girls. And I'm like, probably. I thought that the whole time. It's not
surprising. Yeah, it's not it's shocking, but it's not surprising.
But I also, like, I thought about saying this on the podcast and I thought, like, I don't want to be dismissive of their stories.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say that it doesn't matter. I'm trying to say it does matter.
Yeah.
I'm no longer surprised. That's just my personal feeling. Rape is always surprising. Rape should never happen.
Yeah.
But it does.
But it happens so frequently.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
We all probably know a rapist. You know what I mean?
I know.
If you're a woman,
I definitely know.
If you, thank God, you haven't been sexually assaulted or raped, you probably know someone.
You know someone who has been, like, yeah, and it's fucking terrible.
Yeah. But I guess that's the larger point I wanted to make about it, because I didn't want to come off and seem like people were like, I don't give a shit. Fucking, I'm still gonna watch channel. I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna support or endorse him or any of his content. You know.
I've stopped being like my world has stopped crashing all around me because now I have reality. Now I live in reality.
Yeah, you live in
that white men are usually trash. Yes.
And then
So Josh, okay.
Oh yeah, so okay. Hold on, wait. Let me go grab my book. Hold on.
Okay.
But okay, so
Josh,
as a white man,
you are a white man.
I am a white man.
You're the white man on this podcast.
I am gonna get canceled.
There's a possibility you're gonna get big and you're gonna get canceled. Yeah. So what are you gonna get canceled for?
So I was thinking about this because you're right. Mm-hmm. It isn't. It's not going to be surprising when I get canceled.
I am not going to be surprised.
You're not going to be surprised. Most people I think will be, because I try to assume such a positive energy.
We're setting boundaries.
We're setting boundaries here. Yeah.
We're just letting you guys know up front what it's going to be. At some point,
I'll get canceled. Yeah.
And I can't wait for you to actually get canceled for something crazy that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
And then this clip is going to go viral.
Yeah.
Because like this aged like milk.
This aged like milk. Yeah. So I've devised a list. I was at work yesterday.
Yeah, and you started thinking about the things that
we have 100,000 on TikTok. That's pretty. That's medium side. That's a good amount.
We're micro influencers.
Yeah. So right now I can only get canceled for micro things.
No, these are things you haven't done yet.
So I've made a list of
things you're going to do.
I got
no,
this.
we didn't explain it. Things you're going to do that you're going to get canceled for.
In the title of the thing. Yeah,
okay,
so let me say the title of the fucking.
Go.
Let me say the goddamn. Yeah, it's my goddamn bit.
God damn it. Go.
It's my fucking bit. I'm a goddamn white man. I should be allowed.
Sit there and be silenced, woman. Getting back in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You're so excited to do this.
Okay, so I've devised a list of horrible things to do, parentheses, once powerful and have resources, end parentheses.
That's a good title.
Thank you, yeah. Because I don't know, I don't want to sexually assault people. Crazy.
Insane.
I don't want to be I'm not a pedophile.
You're going against the grain here, Josh.
Yeah, I'm going against the grain here.
Yeah.
I want to fuck cougars, that's what I'm down for.
Bestiality, really?
That would be more shocking than just the usual.
Really...
That's not on this list because I'm not into fucking cats like Shane Dawson. All right, he already claimed that one.
He did.
So I had to come up with new, fresh ideas to get canceled.
I had to be creative. I had to think of new ideas.
There's so many goddamn writers' rooms in Hollywood. They should get at least a little bit fucking creative.
They should. Yeah.
All right. So I got like 5 or 6 things here that I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
maybe if I ever get to that point, if you guys go to patreon.com/APWSTR and get us past 20,000 a month, you know, these are things I may do. I might do.
You might do things. Things
if
you've
I
thought
say I'm going to
about
do
doing.
it, that's a threat that I'm going to do it, and they could come in the middle of the night with the black van and take my ass out.
Some of these aren't even illegal.
One of these are.
One of these are.
One of these definitely are. The rest are questionable.
One of these are not legal. Are not illegal.
Okay, so I have like 6 things here. I have 6 things.
Okay.
All right. So my. All right, these are all. This is not actually a bit. These are all things I really
feel like a
love.
fucking late night talk show bit.
Yeah. So okay, here we go. I got horrible things to do. Parentheses. Once powerful and have resources.
Okay, number one.
Number 1. Top 5 shoe jokes. Number 1.
Starting at number 5. Okay, go.
Pay $50 to beat up a homeless guy, then mug him once he's down. Parentheses. Free punching bag. That was my first idea.
So okay, this one. You're gonna pay the homeless man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tease him with $50.
You're gonna say like, "Hey, I'm gonna beat you up and I'll give you $50."
Yeah,
and then you beat him up and then you just take back the money.
And just take back the money and run.
So you can practice your boxing.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is when Creator Clash 3 happens. You know. And I'm just in Tampa, and I'm like, I need more real life training.
When they interview you, they're gonna say, "How did you train?
How did I train?"
And you're gonna say,
"This will be how I get canceled." Yeah, it'll be
I paid $50.
I paid $50 to a homeless man, beat him up, and then when he was on the ground, took the money and run.
That one's a slow burner.
That was a slow burner.
The more you conceptualize it, the more it's funny.
Yeah, this is the writer's room of being canceled. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What's the funniest way you can get canceled?
Yeah. Number 2. Adopt a pet from a no-kill shelter to immediately surrender him to a kill shelter.
This one is so funny. The first time you told this to me, I could not stop laughing. It really is so. The idea of you being completely stone-faced, picking up a kitten and driving a couple blocks down to a kill shelter.
Like to the mall. Like at the mall, like fucking Petco. And just like...
It'd be like, I don't fucking want this anymore. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Because you have to like sign all the fucking, like you have to go to like the fucking non-profit.
Basically,
like,
you're just doing a bunch of paperwork in the hopes that this cat might get murdered.
Yeah.
It's not even, someone could adopt it.
Someone could adopt it, but no, I don't want them to. I have money and power and resources, and I'm going to use them inappropriately.
Yeah, you just like have nothing to do, and you're like, I'm going to go pick up these cats, So
have I been canceled yet? Let me know down in the comments if I've been canceled.
Would you cancel me?
Would you cancel me for either of these 2 things? So we got 3 more, at least.
All right.
Plant unregistered guns in unsuspecting kids' backpacks.
When I thought of this the first time, I thought of like 5-year-olds.
Any age, doesn't matter.
I know, but it's funniest when it's like a
5-year-old has a gun.
It's like walking into school.
Do you know that actually happened, right? Some like 6-year-old like shot his teacher.
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah. No, of course they got to walk through metal detectors now because 5-year-olds might fucking bring guns to school. Yeah. That's the funniest part. Is like really that's a Banksy like that's a bait where it's like
I'm not gonna get canceled if it's gonna
society.
I can't get fucking canceled if it's getting compared to Banksy. Like
it's just you could get canceled because like why the fuck would you do that? Technically, what Banksy does is a crime as well.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is I might get canceled because it's a crime, but it really actually be more like an art piece. You're
holding up a mirror to society while you do that.
Here's society. Here's a mirror.
Because it's like, why is it plausible that a 5-year-old has a gun in his backpack? You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the Banksy way of getting canceled.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's not the exact opposite of a Banksy way to get canceled. Write, direct, and star in a direct sequel to Birth of a Nation.
I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Well, there's nothing about that.
We're not gonna explain this.
You Google it.
You were worried
Google,
that people
kids.
wouldn't get what you're saying, but Google it.
Kids, Google
that. Go ahead and Google that, kids.
Yeah.
Woo. Have to watch it for film school. That's why we know about it. Okay?
Yeah, it's the first thing they tell you because it's
all right.
They love it. Film.
So don't be like, why do they know about this? It's because we had to we go to college in Florida.
Yeah, that's
and
why.
Florida was like, you have to know about this fucking.
You gotta know
film.
about it. Yeah. I think it would just be so funny if film bros were like, bro, it's a sequel to the first movie ever made, dude. Not even factually right, but they think that's true.
Ban all these books and gay people from schools, but you have to watch Birth of a Nation in Film Class 101.
Like a Clockwork Orange where like you have to have your eyes pried open. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Am I canceled yet? I still don't know.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
I don't know yet. This is 2 days before this goes out.
This is going to be the name of this podcast is Am I Canceled?
Am I canceled?
Am I
the cancel hole?
Am I canceled yet?
Am I canceled yet? Number 5.
Top 5 shoe jokes.
Poke holes in free condoms handed out at record stores. This one I think requires a lot of time, and that's why I can't do it yet.
You have to like work at a record store.
I have to work at a record store, yeah.
So that you get access to all the condoms.
I have to pay off the record store employees.
Or you have to work for the condom company.
Yeah, see, that's the really...
To drop off the condoms.
See, that's the thing. I don't have access to this yet.
Right, yeah. You have to get money and resources.
I need the podcast money.
Yeah. These are your special projects.
These are my special projects. Yeah, these are my hobbies as a rich person.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, Epstein had pedophilia.
Some are rape,
holes.
Some are pedophilia, and you do this.
Mine's increasing the birth rate. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, you...
Ben Shapiro would be real proud of me.
Okay. Moving on.
I just realized literally all these are references to like film, and that's like a reference to one of the SVU episodes.
Yeah, I know. That's what happened.
God.
Fucking, what's his face from Full House?
Yeah, the guy from... Not Bob Saget, the other guy.
The guy that always said, have mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forgot his name.
All right, this is my last one. This is my
you have another one? Okay,
my last one.
Okay.
Last one. It's the grand finale of being canceled.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip the page.
Oh.
Become a cop. That's it. Society. I don't know if you guys could hear the
violent.
The violent, yeah.
Paper hitting.
That's it.
Yeah, it was good.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think you could be canceled if you
one of
became
those
a cop.
Things. Yeah.
I would hope that society would cancel you if you became a cop. I would hope so.
Former podcaster becomes cop. Former D-list podcaster.
On Drama Alert.
Fucking Keemstar is like, let's get right into the news. Former liberal podcaster Joshua Chinland has decided to finally join the Thin Blue Line.
Okay. All right. And I'll get canceled for all the nasty shit I do on cocaine.
So brave.
Yeah.
Whoa, lady get canceled. Whoa. Lady abuse.
That's the more, okay, you know what? The more I thought about this, the more I get upset that we don't have Jenna Marbles anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, these motherfuckers are pedophiles. Pedophiles and rapists. Pedophile rapists.
Yeah, pedophile rapists.
And she got canceled for making like a shitty joke. And I'm not gonna lie, the joke was racist. Like she did blackface.
Yeah, that is,
She made a racist joke. Yeah. But also like come on, like the level of severity. You know? I don't know. I guess I just don't think those are at the same level.
That's actually what's gonna get you canceled.
Yeah, maybe that was racist what I just said. I don't know. I don't also want to seem like we're saying everybody's getting canceled. No, we're the opposite. So funny. Please don't misinterpret us. Oh my God, please don't. That's not what we're trying to say.
Someone cuts up everything we say just to make it seem like these are all good things.
Yeah, and then it ends with me going, everyone's getting canceled nowadays.
Getting caught for poking a bunch of holes in condoms. Everyone's getting canceled these days, guys. Everyone's getting...
You want to read a wolf story, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on from this bit.
It like cuts in stuff from the wolf story. He's so funny.
This is how I become an alpha.
Poking holes in condoms. Everybody's getting canceled nowadays.
Oh Christ!
Someone do that, please.
Oh fucking mighty, dude!
And just name it like APWSTR canceled.
Yeah! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! One! Exclamation point!
And then like the shocked emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe they said that.
I can't wait to lose subscribers.
People are gonna lose subscriber.
People are gonna jump ahead to that timestamp and not have any context of the
Yeah.
And that's also gonna become a TikTok. I wanna do an experiment where
were you doing that?
Yeah, I post that as the first TikTok for the week.
Can we wait like a week after so that, you know?
Oh, so we still get money? Yeah, no, I got you.
No, so that we don't look like we're making fun of rape victims.
No, okay, that's fair. Yeah,
that
you're
would be
right.
cool.
Okay. But okay, so we're doing the wolf story.
Okay.
Welcome to the wolf story segment, everybody. What happened last time?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, they spent 20 hours looking for like this journal, and then they all found out why that he left, but they didn't explain why.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay. Chapter 26.
All right, 26.
Chapter 26.
All right, I'm ready. Let's fucking go.
Fucking finally.
Yeah.
Kara's POV.
Took us long enough. Jesus. It took fucking Christ.
We're back, baby.
We're back to prime timeline now.
Yeah. Okay. Kara's POV. I storm off after my argument with Ryder and end up downstairs in the kitchen. Everything happens in the kitchen. In this story. Okay.
You gotta make sure you're close to the knives. You gotta make sure that a knife fight's ready to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're not wolves or anything. They can't like bring their own claws out, you know?
Yeah, no. They've been humans for 99% of the story. And it really pisses me
I think
the
they only
fuck
become
off.
wolves when they like run. That's it.
Yeah, I know, right? When they have to travel. Even then, they got in a car and traveled.
Yeah, they literally
at the
traveled.
beginning, which is so dumb. Okay.
They took planes.
So, fuck this. Okay. Oh, Kara, you're just the person I wanted to see, I hear someone say. I turn around to find none other than Travis. What's up? I ask him, leaning against the bench. I was wondering if we could have a talk. Somewhere a little more private, he asks me. Ooh. Yeah, sure. How about we go to the Alpha office? It's more private up there, I say, turning and leading the way back to the office. I sit behind the desk, and he sits in the seat across the desk. So what's up? I ask him, leaning forward and resting my elbows on the desk.
What the fuck is up, my guy? What's happening?
I have a proposition to make that could help both of our packs, he states, leaning back in his chair.
I don't like where this is going.
What would that be? I ask him, resting my chin on my palm. Joining of our packs.
Yeah.
How would we do that? Marriage. The two of us get married.
I don't know if this is one of my predictions. I know I said like it was going to be like he was going to try and find a way to become the alpha, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So like, yeah. Okay. But all right. I like the marriage idea, at least. I like the,
It's interesting.
it's an interesting concept. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just came back though. I'm actually going to marry you.
Okay. I pause and gape at him, slowly sitting up straighter in my chair. Marriage. You want us to get married? Yes, that's what the fuck I just said. No, I'm joking.
I hope she's like, all right. For all the dumb decisions she's made so far, like, come on, like, the author's like, I know it's a little bit out of character for Kara to do that, but I thought it added a nice twist to the story. What do you guys think?
Yes, I think it would be good for the futures of both of our packs. Think about it. Joining two big packs to create the largest pack in America. I see where you're coming from, Travis, but this is a big decision to make. I mean, this is our future. I know I have just sprung this on you, but I think it's something you should seriously consider. I'll think about it, I promise. There's a knock at the door and I stand up. Come in. Carlene and Oliver step through the door. The both of you are exactly who we were hoping to see, Oliver says, closing the door behind them. Both of them come to stand to the side of the desk, and I look between Travis and I. What's going on, guys? You're both looking very serious, I ask them, turning my chair so I'm facing them. We found your father's diary, Oliver says.
Oh.
I knew you were looking for it, but what was that? What has that got to do with anything? I asked them, frowning. It's
probably nothing.
It says the real reason your parents left and a proposition that was made when you were a child, Carlene says, looking at Travis, then at me. And? I ask. Travis's parents left the pack after the proposition of marriage between the two of you was denied. They decided that if the marriage wouldn't go through, then they would overthrow your parents to become head of this pack, Oliver tells me. So, okay, I'm going to say that again because I don't fucking understand what the fuck that was.
Okay, wait, I think... Didn't I also predict that like they were going to try and overthrow the pack early on?
I guess, yeah.
But that wasn't just through marriage, I think.
So Travis's parents left the pack after the proposition of marriage between the two of you was denied. So
Yeah, that was denied.
They decided that if the marriage wouldn't go through, then they would overthrow your parents and become the head of this pack. So the parents wanted them to get married. Travis's parents wanted them to get married.
And then
their parents denied that when they were babies.
Yeah.
So then the parents tried to overthrow the pack.
And become the head. They wanted Travis to become the alpha
of this pack.
Yeah. And now Travis is just going to do it.
Basically said the same thing.
Yeah.
And Travis probably went to that other pack and became head of that pack too.
Yeah.
The same way.
All right. Well, all right. Okay.
What? How did I not know this? I asked them. It was covered up. Your parents still cared a lot about them, so no one was told.
It was fucking Travis Gate, all right?
Yeah, it was Travis Gate. Your parents still cared a lot about them, and so no one was told. No records were made, and they left with their reputations intact. Carlene explains. Did you know about this? I ask, turning on Travis. Yes, he says, looking down at his hands, which are resting in his lap. So you lied to me, I say, sitting up straight. Yes, but please let me explain, he says, holding his hands up. No, I think I've done enough listening for one day, I say. Cara, wait. These are his parents' sins to carry, not his. Listen to what he has to say, then make a decision, and Carlene says,
that's
laying
a fucking stupid thing you just
hand
said,
on my
Carlene.
Shoulder. Fine, I say, leaning back in my chair.
This is stupid. This is dumb. I hate this so much. That's such a dumb... Well, wait, guys, let's hear him out. That would be like if Deep Throat during fucking Watergate was like, well, hold on, guys. What does Nixon have to say? Let's hear what Nixon has to say about this. Hold on.
Listen, guys.
Maybe he's not a crook.
Maybe Epstein had a reason.
Yeah. Maybe listen, Josh had a good idea.
What does he have to say about it? Listen. Let's hear Hitler out, guys, okay? Okay.
Cosby might have accidentally put
Okay. I knew about the proposal and why we left because my father brought it up just after we got the news of your parents passing. He told me everything and said that an opportunity has come. He told me I had to come down here and convince you to marry me so that we could join our packs. Essentially told me to woo you and convince you this was the right idea. Travis explains.
Coercion, yeah.
A little.
Literally, it's no. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
There's silence before Travis continues his story. I know it was wrong. Cara, I loved you, but when I came back, I realized that I love you as a sister. That's how I knew this was all wrong. I didn't think I had a choice. He's got me under his thumb, but I don't want to be. Not anymore. Not after he made me do this to you. Then don't be under his thumb, I say. I'm not going to be. Not anymore. This is all within minutes of each other. This is so ridiculous. This is the most interesting thing that's happened.
And it's being rushed through like it's a fucking like... Oh my god, this sucks so much.
I'm not going to be. Not anymore. I'm going to step down from my position and leave the pack. Become a rogue if I want to. Ooh. What made you tell me now, aside from being found out?
Yeah, literally. Like, yeah, you got found out. You fucking liar.
I want to move on from this. Get away from him. But also because I've seen you and Ryder together. I know you're mates. I can see how much you care for each other. I realize now that I'm getting in the way of the two of you to getting together. In fact, I think I'm just making things a lot worse. I say nothing. I know he's right. So I'm going to go back to my pack. What? Step down from my position and leave. I'm sorry for everything, he says, standing up and leading to the door. Travis! I called to him just as his hand touches the doorknob. N-O-B. Not K-N-O-B. N-O-B.
N-O-B?
Spelled knob, N-O-B. If you do leave your pack and need somewhere to go, the doors are always open here. You could become a part of this pack, I tell him in a soft voice. Thank you, he says, then leaves the room. I turn to Carlene and Travis as the door closes. Carlene and Oliver. Thank you both for looking into it despite not telling me. I appreciate it. It showed me the truth, no matter how much I wish it wasn't really true, I tell them. We'd do it all over again to make sure you are safe, Carlene says. I send her a small smile. Sucks. I need a little time to think. But I was wondering if I could have my father's journal. I would just like to read it, I tell him, standing up from my chair. Of course. Here, Oliver says, handing me the leather-bound journal. Oh, and this is also yours, Carlene says, handing me the key I had given to them. Thank you, I say, taking the key and clasp the chair around my neck.
What?
Yep. Thank you, I say, taking the key and clasp the chair around my neck.
What?
Thank you, I say, taking the key and clasp the chair around my neck.
Am I having a stroke right now?
Thank you, I say, taking the key and clasp the chair around my neck. Thank you, I say, taking the key and clasp the chair around my neck.
Can we stop it? Can we not do this anymore? Can we? I know we're right at the end. Can we not do this anymore? I'm crying already. I'm like,
thank you, I say, taking the key and clasp the chair around my neck.
Can we stop? Wait.
Do you need a break?
Wait, hold on. No, we can no breaks. No, we can't. Okay. We can't. Wait, no. Hold on. We gotta. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, I say, taking the key and clasping the chair around my neck. I then turn around and leave the room. I head straight down the stairs and outside. I walk until I reach Mom and Dad's graves. Okay, wow. Cool. I sit down between the two graves and place the book on my lap. I carefully undo the ties and open the book. There across the pages is my dad's familiar sprawled writing detailing the day-to-day life. A few tears roll down my face as I read the end of the fucking chapter.
Was it hair? Was that what that was supposed to? That doesn't. But hair wasn't mentioned.
No, I think it just meant that she put the key around her neck, but I don't know why chair.
Why was it chair?
Hey guys, so you can see this was a bit of a loaded chapter, but I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did. What's going to happen with Kara and Ryder now? What's going to happen with Travis? Let me know what you think is going to happen in the next chapter. Vote and comment. Thanks.
I'm crying. Jesus Christ, that was the worst.
Chapter 27.
Oh my god! Like how do you fuck up a sentence that badly?
Thank you, I said, clasping the key and chair around my neck.
I can't. Which word is wrong there? I don't know.
Chair, I think. I think it's unless she put a chair around her neck and walked outside to her parents' graves and sat down and started crying. I would be crying all the way there because I have a fucking chair around my neck, dude. How do you clasp a chair? I don't think that's how it works.
I don't. Like grab a chair, but why is it around your neck? I'm having a stroke. I'm okay. All right, we gotta get through this. I can't. You know, I'm sorry that I'm not giving a lot of commentary, guys. I'm gonna be real with you guys. It's just so
bad, yeah.
Is that at some point like some things are beyond being spoken about?
Yeah.
Some things, you know, sometimes you just hear something and you can't
last like 4 chapters.
I know we're on our last 4 too, and I'm like. Honestly, I'm happy that we're almost done with this.
It's going to be 1 more, 2 more next time, and then the last one. That's how we're going to do it.
That sounds good to me. Yeah.
So because we can't do it too much.
I can't do 3 chapters of this.
And it's getting worse.
It's getting, man.
Chapter 27, Kara's POV. I get through a few of the first journal entries, which are all straight after my father took over being an alpha of the pack. I get through a few of the first journal entries, which are all straight after my father took over being alpha of the pack. There you go. That was my fault.
Okay.
That wasn't her fault. None of the entries are about my mother, which didn't surprise me because they told me that they met when my father was already the alpha. I eventually close the journal and decide to read a few more later. I look up at the clear blue sky and close my eyes for a second to just focus on the silence around me when the whole world around me feels like it has shifted around me. I'll read that one again.
The world went around a lot. Yeah, wait, hold on.
To just focus on the silence around me when the whole world around me feels like it has shifted around me.
That's 3 around me. Jesus.
That was all one sentence, dude.
In one sentence.
I open my eyes and find the forest of the moon.
Around me.
I open my eyes. I'm reading it right, man. I'm actually reading. I open. Okay, this paragraph again. Doing it.
Okay.
I eventually close the journal and decide to read a few more later. I look up at the clear blue sky and close my eyes for a second to just focus on the silence around me when the whole world around me feels like it has shifted around me.
Okay.
I open my eyes and find the forest of the moon.
Oh, okay, so she got teleported. Okay. All right, so she closed her eyes for a second, and around her, the world around her spun around her. And now she's in the forest of the moon. Okay, I understand this.
Do you?
I don't.
So. I don't get this at all.
It's like cutting to black and then open it, but then having a spin. Like, it's okay.
I don't think there's a spin.
But it seems like if the
you're right. There is a spin.
The shift around me, right?
I'm so focused on reading each individual word.
I'm trying to piece it all together. Yeah, this is a puzzle.
That's why we need both of us.
Yeah, this is why.
When you need two people to read your book to make sure if it makes sense, it means that you suck at writing.
Yeah, so all right.
It looks the same as it did when I was here last, and like last time, I'm dressed in a long white gown, but this time it has thinner straps and is covered in lace. My hair is once again in perfect ringlets, but this time has what feels like a headband covered in metal flowers on it, and it's gold.
And there's thorns on it too, because I am Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I carefully stand up since I was sitting on the ground. I look around and find that I'm alone. Welcome back, I hear a familiar sing-song voice say. I turn around and find the moon goddess walking towards me. She's also wearing a long white lace dress, but hers has a long lace train that follows softly behind her. Follows softly? Okay. She looks the same as last time with the same silver tiara perched on her head. I am, but why? I ask her. Because you have just learned something that changes your entire future. I'm here to find out where you plan on going from here, she says, leading me away from where we are standing.
Aren't you fucking God? Didn't you have this plan?
90% sure she's God, right?
Yeah, wait.
I'm now losing faith that she's Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think. Because do
you not fucking know?
You made the matchmates, but then also you've given people you've fucked up the matchmates by letting you can deny it and then have a real matchmate.
This story is beautiful.
But for this person,
the story is fucking beautiful because this story is so bad in a way that is like it's almost artistic how bad it is.
Yeah.
Because basically this entire time Kara has had no motivation for anything. Nothing has ever made sense at one point in time as to why anyone is doing anything. Anything interesting has resolved itself immediately.
Yeah, in the same chapter. Yeah.
Yeah. And then long periods of nothing making sense.
Yeah.
And finally, we come to like the 4 chapters before the end, and God comes down and goes, "What are you doing? What are you fucking doing?" And now we get to learn like what the fuck is going on, and I bet you it's not going to be satisfying because it's bad.
Yeah,
but it's fucking amazing.
There's gonna need to be a pretty big rabbit coming out of this hat to make any of this worthwhile.
Because now the error of her not having a motivation is a part of the story.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
go. Let's continue. Yeah, because I need. Okay, let's see where this goes. I'm curious.
About Travis? What will that change? I ask her. A lot. He proposed to you.
Got 3 chapters left. Fuck.
Was I found to end up with him if I didn't get the truth? Was I found to end up with him if I didn't get the truth?
Is it bound? Was I bound to get with...
You know, I really hope that she this isn't like English isn't like her second language or something, because I would feel so shitty making fun of her. But wow, this doesn't make no fucking sense, man.
Yeah, that.
Was I found to end up with him? Was I found to end up with him if I didn't get the truth?
Let me see what my money says. B and F are next to each other on the keyboard.
I think it is. Yeah.
That's
bound. Okay. I cannot say. All there is to worry about is what is going to happen tomorrow, she says. We sit down on a seat hanging from a tree, the same we sat on last time. Well, I'm getting coronated soon, and I'll see what happens, I say, shrugging lightly. I was meaning more towards your relationship with Ryder, she says, turning around to look at me. I know I need to sort that out since we both screamed at each other earlier, but now I'm afraid I don't know what to say, I say, sighing. Perhaps the place to start is an apology. Yes, you're right. I owe him more than one apology, in fact. Perhaps, but one is a good place to start. I will apologize. I just need to find the right time to do it. I don't think it's the apology that you're truly afraid of. I think it's the part where you just want to tell him that you want to be more than just friends. Yes, that does scare me because I've screwed things up with him over and over again. How can I expect him to want a relationship with me if I have made his life hell? Tell him everything. Tell him that you have felt this for a long time, that you were afraid, but that you're not anymore. How? Or more importantly, when is the right time to tell someone that you essentially ditched twice, that you want to be with them? There is no right or wrong time. There is only here and now. You have left this conversation with him too long. You have avoided it since our first talk. You have to stop putting it off, child. There's no time like the present.
Fuck off, writer. You can't just like
come in and do the thing that you knew that you were supposed to do.
Yeah, you can't. This is not.
Just
this
to start
is not
fucking
how you.
trouble.
Yeah, you can't just be
Just
like.
to get fucking clicks,
guys,
dude.
listen. I know. Listen. All of you guys were right, so I'm gonna do it now, and then 3 more chapters, and I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm done. But it's good that I did it now. At least, better late than never.
Well, you're giving her too much credit that it's gonna happen now. I think it's gonna take 3 chapters.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take 3 chapters.
You're right. I need to find him and talk to him. Tell him I was wrong about, well, everything. Good. It seems that it is time for you to return, but before you go, there is one last thing, she says. What is it? I want you to remember something. What? Sometimes what you're looking for is right in front of your eyes, she says, smiling to herself. Maybe you're right. It is going to be Elliot or something.
No.
Or Connor or whatever.
My fucking God, no.
I furrow my eyebrows but feel my eyes drift closed. When I open them again, I'm back in front of my parents' graves with the journal on my lap.
It was her parents. That's what it was. That's what's in front of her eyes right now.
I guess so.
She should have respected her parents more and not done so many goddamn movie nights.
Remember when she was dating James?
Yeah.
For what reason?
Is it gonna? I was thinking too, is James gonna come back for these last 3 chapters at some point just to fuck with everyone? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know where this story's going.
Me neither. I get up and head back to the house and find Claudia, Elliot, and Connor standing at the back door. We were looking for you, Connor says. We walk inside and sit on the couches in the lounge. I guess you guys heard about Travis, I say, leaning back. We did. Are you okay? Claudia asks. I'm surprisingly okay, actually. I mean, Travis isn't a bad guy, no matter what he did. And I got an old friend back, I say, shrugging.
I don't fucking know. I mean, I guess I believe this.
So sure, you're okay about this? Elliot asks, raising an eyebrow at me. I'm very sure. I mean, I'm a little annoyed at his dad, but not at him. I actually invited him to join the pack if he needs to get away from his dad, I tell them. Yes, we heard about that. Is that a good idea? Connor asks.
Yes. Thank you for asking that. Yeah. Because actually, if you brought him in, there's something called the Santa Claus, where
if you kill Travis, then you become the Travis.
You become the Travis.
Okay.
Yeah. If you kill the Alpha, you become the Alpha.
Okay. Yes, he did what he was told to and then stopped when he realized what he was doing was wrong, I say.
No, he stopped when he got caught, you fucking idiot. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you dumbass. I'm actually with you. Besides, he wasn't exactly a bad guy, Claudia says, nodding her head.
Could have been. It would have been fucking cool.
Yeah, that's true, Elliot says. Yeah, I guess you're right, Connor admits. But thank you guys for checking on me, I say, smiling at them. I guess you got a thesaurus for Christmas. We'll always check on you, Kara. I speak for all of us when I say that you mean a lot to us and we want to make sure you're okay, Claudia says. Connor and Elliot nod in agreement. I know, and you guys mean a lot to me too. You're my family, I say. Aww, they all say in unison. They then all wrap their arms around each other and me so that it's one group hug.
Okay.
You could say we all group hug.
Yeah.
You cut out most of those words. Well, despite the very sweet group hug, but
but yeah, it's another one of these sentences.
Okay. Well, despite the very sweet group hug, but there's actually something I really need to do, so I'm going to have to love you and leave you. Well, despite the very sweet group.
All right. Well, despite the very
despite the very sweet group hug, but there's actually something I need to do. So I'm going to have to love you and leave you.
Put
a fucking bullet in my brain, dude.
That's my policy: is love them and leave them.
Who the fuck was your English teacher, and why didn't they ever teach you about commas?
Yeah.
Or
commas.
Conjunctions.
Yeah, they would not. Someone didn't watch Conjunction Junction when they were a wee young lad.
Yeah, you do not know what the function is of a conjunction junction.
Bryce.
Picking up sentences and putting down babies.
Yo, epic Family Guy reference, bro.
Yeah. I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
Junction, what's your function? Okay, I'd say standing up and somehow managing to slip our of Oh. God damn it! Fuck. I have to read this whole thing again for it to make sense. Okay.
Do you want me? I can.
No.
This can be my. This can be my cross.
Your brain is gonna melt and come out of your fucking ears if you try to read this. Okay. This is like the fucking Elder Scrolls. Okay. If you look at it, you lose your goddamn mind.
Wait. Hold on, Sarah. Let me help you out. Hold on.
I'm gonna be fucking sacrificing fucking children to a fucking eldritch god after this.
Here you go.
Ah! Okay. Well, despite the very sweet group hug, but there's actually something I really need to do, so I'm going to have to love you and leave you, I say, standing up and somehow managing to slip our of the group hug. They all pout, which makes me laugh.
Fucking pussies pouting. Fucking they can't handle 2 goddamn seconds. Fucking what a bitch.
Not gonna lie, if you've ever been like, man, I sent in a fucking story to this podcast and they never read it, there's like a 50% chance it's because it was written like this. And we're not reading it.
We're not.
You're gonna need to write it better.
Yeah.
You can re-enter it. It's not a big deal. But please write it in a way that it makes it readable.
Yeah, because
I got to do this also. So I can't do 2 things.
Yeah,
like that.
Ever since we've had to start doing the wolf story, we
ironically we were like, I gotta be able to read it.
Up the fucking
our standards.
We're already doing We're already doing 40 minutes of not being able to understand what someone has written. We can't do this with our fan base.
If you've ever been like, oh shit, I wasn't chosen, put your story through like a grammar checker on the internet.
Send your professor the story and
go
see what
to the writing center at your university and have them read it.
And then get notes, get feedback.
Get feedback. Which is so funny thinking that they're just like, oh yeah, you missed a comma here, instead of being like, I'm so sorry, your mom beat you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Go to a writer's room and just pass out copies of your story. See what Vince Gilligan has to say about it.
Hire Vince Gilligan to rewrite your story, and then we'll read it.
Vince Gilligan screenplay cameo.
Okay. I'll see you guys later, I say, then head out of the room. I get to work on finding Ryder and end up not being able to find him anywhere of the first floor, so I then head up to his room and knock on his door quietly. That was all one sentence. Okay. It takes a few seconds, and I can hear shuffling feet on the other side of the door, and then it opens to reveal Ryder.
Surprisingly.
Hi, I was hoping we could talk, I say. He nods and steps out of the way so I can walk inside. Ryder sits down on the end of his bed, and I perch myself on the edge of the armchair in the corner of the room. Well...
Here we are.
That's the end of the chapter.
Wait, it ends on the word well?
Mm-hmm. Well.
No, it does. Wait, no, let me see. Can I see it? I want to see how it looks. Well. Welly.
Hey guys, another update finally up, and Kara's finally going to talk to Ryder. Took her long enough. Am I right?
Go fuck yourself.
Tell me what you think of this chapter, or of where you think things are heading from here. I love to hear from any of you. Vote and comment. Thanks.
There's 3 chapters
3
left.
More. That gave me a headache, I think.
Finally, right?
Took her long enough.
I would fucking love to see what this writer would have done with Breaking Bad.
Why did we make a podcast where
we react to media?
We read things that make us angry. Why do we do that?
Why do we do that to ourselves?
Why did we do that to ourselves?
Yeah, I can see why we're burnt out sometimes. I can see why.
Yeah, we choose to inject garbage into our eyes. Yeah.
For pennies a day.
Oof.
For that fucking clout.
It's for that clout, baby.
For that fucking clout.
It's for that 3-hour watch time. You know what I mean?
3-hour watch
That's
time.
what
It's for that content mill, baby. I can see why no one's reached out to collaborate with us.
Yeah, not gonna lie, no shit. Yeah, I can see why our mailbox is empty.
I can see why the mailbox is empty.
All right.
You want to do ads? What do we have to say? What do we say
stories, or do we do ads?
We've been doing ads first and then Reddit stories, and yeah.
Okay, let's do ads.
Is there anything to say about this story before we do this?
Sucks ass now. It's just bad. I'm tired of defending it.
I'm tired of it.
I can't do it. There were like at least four sentences that were all run-on sentences that made no goddamn sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're some of the worst sentences I've ever read in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm brain dead, I feel like. I feel like
the story is beating the shit out of me. The story is violent.
The story's violent.
With its grammar.
Yeah.
Lack thereof.
God, man. I don't know. I can't get over finally. Like, finally,
I
right?
know, yeah.
That's kind of like...
You're a dick.
That's...
You're a dick, man.
That's like... No one should respect you as a writer.
It's so... pathetic.
It's kind of pathetic.
It's pretty pathetic because you're trying to connect with your audience, right?
The audience that you made churn by not making the decisions that the audience told you to do
to get clicks.
Which not even the audience. Like fuck. Okay,
90% of the audience though. But yeah, fuck the audience.
Fuck the audience, right? I get it. You don't want to do what the audience wants you to do, right?
Right. You want to
also
subvert their expectations.
You have to subvert the expectations, but like
you have to make it good.
You have to make it good and make sense if you're going to subvert the expectations.
So you can't just suck up to the audience to make better content. That's not how it works.
No, you have to make good content in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just like fucking.
That's why no one's reading your story anymore, man.
Yeah. You subverted their expectations.
And then you gave them dog shit for like 20 chapters, which I know now, and I can say that now because I read that.
Yeah, we're sticking through it for some reason.
So we can say that it's dog shit.
Yeah, so we have the liberty to
turn
say.
Around and be like, man, my story sucks, right? Fucking shut up.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No, you made it. You can't do that to us.
You can't just... Yeah, I don't know. It's like in a movie where like they do the freeze frame, and then they bring out the script, and they're like, "This is stupid.
This is dumb."
And then
it doesn't make it. It
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't make it. It's not. That's not an apology.
I actually think Dan Harmon said something about this when he was reading scripts for writers for Community.
Oh yeah.
And he was like in a supermarket at one time, and a girl was on the phone, and he was like walking around, and she goes, "Yeah, I know, I'm on the phone." And he goes, that doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
That just makes me know that you know that you're wrong. Rude.
Yeah.
And that's what happens a lot in writing is sometimes people will be like, hey, honey, did you fart? No, I didn't. Yeah,
yes,
I did.
I did.
I was the one that farted.
Yeah, I think it's specifically about voiceover, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because this one doesn't have voiceover, but it has the literal writer of the thing
being my story,
God.
Which is kind of voiceover.
Well, it is voiceover, yeah. It's
like you get the director's cut commentary after every chapter.
Yeah.
This is a weird thing. That's kind of unique to like fan fiction.
But like...
I wonder if there is a way to do it in a good way.
There probably is.
I don't know. But this way, don't do it this way.
Yeah.
This one is wrong. It feels bad.
This doesn't follow Blake Snyder's beat sheet from Save the Cat. On page 5, you're supposed to tell me the theme of your screenplay, but I didn't see what the theme of this... I don't know what the theme of this is. I don't know what the... Chaos? Is that the theme? Is that the...
Yeah, there's no theme.
Your parents will die.
Right, actually, that was a good observation. There's no theme.
There's no real theme to this. Yeah.
Wow, Josh, look at you.
Yeah, I'm getting
you
smart.
You did it.
I'm getting smarter.
You're so right.
I'm gonna go to a shelter today because I'm finally getting my points up. I'm gonna pick out a victim.
Can we go to ads now?
Yeah, let's go to ads. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to the ad break.
Hello.
Hey, are you enjoying this cancelable podcast so far?
I know I am. Am I?
Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the gosh darn bell.
Hit that dang on bell.
And if you're on Spotify or Apple, rate us 5 stars.
Please.
Apparently, I literally got a TikTok recently that was like, oh yeah, if you want to actually support your podcast, those really help out because it makes it like more discoverable.
Yeah.
And more like likely to be recommended as a new podcast to people.
It's kind of a terrible system.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But yeah, that's why that is.
We must. If you don't give us 5 meow meow beans, we're fucked.
We're currently at a 3, which means. And ones go outside because they don't
even get a rhyme. Yeah. We have to make. I sure do love them apples.
Ones don't get a rhyme because they're garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's us.
Yeah, we're one. So bump us up to 2 on Meow Meow Beans by rating us 5 stars.
Yeah.
And if you want to help support the podcast financially,
yeah.
There's a couple ways to do it. If you go over to patreon.com/APWSTR, you'll get early releases, ad-free releases, and exclusive content, including the Matt Damon podcast. We are recording another episode tonight.
Yes.
And if you go over to buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR, you can give us $3 or whatever you want.
Yeah, however much money you want.
As long as you it's not racist or homophobic, we'll say whatever you want to say.
Yep. Anything bad, basically.
Anything bad. But I mean, to be fair, I did let the game go through. I did ruin the game for a bunch of people.
Well, now you ruined it again for everyone.
Fuck!
So
we have 2 coffees, or 2 different people have given us coffees this week.
Yep.
From Bree, they bought us 3 coffees. Thank you, Bree.
Hi, Bree.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Greg Turkington here.
Yep.
I hope you're having a good day so far. Here to jump on the thirsting for Sarah respectfully train.
Thanks so
like,
much.
damn, girl. Smiley face with heart emojis.
Oh, my God.
I also had a question. Is Josh aware he dresses like an Avenger attempting to be undercover? Maybe that's me, but honestly, it makes me giggle. And then crying, laughing emoji.
That is such an astute observation.
That's why I was invited to Gabe's wedding. It's because
Yeah.
I look like an Avenger.
Well, that's
I was actually paid.
because of your cap.
It's the hat. Yeah, and I think when I'm wearing a jacket, I think is also what it is.
Yeah.
The one thing I need is glasses.
You do, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
once I get the glasses,
sunglasses,
yeah. And I can look around every once in a while, like,
They don't know that I'm actually Hawkeye.
yeah, they don't know. Yeah, of course I'd be fucking Hawkeye.
I don't know. He's the most guy-looking guy.
Yeah. Metasaki, I believe is how it's pronounced, bought a coffee.
That's a cool name. I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
So happy I discovered you guys love the content and hope to see lots more. Last year, I graduated college studying art, and my goal this year is to rediscover my passion for animating. How do you guys feel about potential fan animation using audio from the podcast?
Please do
Your guys' economy inspires me to create lots of love heart emoji.
Holy fucking shit, please do it.
Yeah, I think we've said this on a live stream, but not on the podcast. You guys are more than welcome to like do fan edits.
It makes us so happy.
Yeah, it really is. Like the idea of like having animation
and art as well.
Art
We've had fan art.
Helen's made wonderful art for us.
Midgellyfish.
Yeah,
art
Midgellyfish. Yeah,
on Twitter.
Yeah.
Fucking has made some shit, and actually she made my profile
People are
picture
sending us
on Twitter.
memes related to the podcast now, and I'm like,
yeah, please do that.
Yes, please do that.
We love it, man. We love it.
And send it our way and tag us in it. We're at APWSTR on Twitter, and a podcast save this on Instagram. I think those are probably the best 2 ways.
I'll do the rest of the links at the end.
Yeah, but you know, all the links in the description for everything that we do.
Please.
Yeah. The other way you can do financially, if you go over to our YouTube page and become a channel member, you don't get any of the Patreon content. We don't know how to do it
We don't
yet.
know how to do it, and I don't think there's a way to do it, and we're sorry.
Yeah, and we're sorry.
But
if you join our live streams on Wednesdays when we play Stardew Valley and other games, you'll get
cool emotes.
You get cool ass emotes.
That's
honestly,
good.
you know, it's another way to support every month as well. It's a steady, you know, like income source, you know.
Yeah.
Like pretty much most of I think like half of our money comes from like actual fan like
fans sending us money.
Fans sending us money, yeah, like literally, because YouTube is.
But yeah, that's what you get if you do the YouTube thing. We don't know. I think the minimum is like $3 for YouTube memberships, right?
I think it's like 2 something right now.
Right. It's still larger than our fucking.
If anything, I can try and see if there's a way to lower it to like $1, so that way it's like more easily accessible.
But that's the content you get if you do that. If you want all the extra content, you have to go to Patreon. Yeah. That's just the way it is.
That's
I'm
the
sorry.
way it is. I'm sorry. Yeah. I see it more like a Twitch membership. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Is there anything else you guys can support financially?
Merch.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. We have merch out.
We got hats.
Yeah, we got hats, beanies,
a mug,
stickers, and 2 posters as well.
Yep, the posters are finally up for the Matt Damon and all the Instagrams from last year, including some new ones that we made just for.
Yeah, just for the poster.
Yeah.
And fucking it'll be in the YouTube bar underneath the video or in the link in the description of this podcast. So enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you all for supporting, and see you on the next one.
Bye.
You
ready for Reddit, dude?
I'm ready for Reddit. I'm ready for
Reddit.
I read it on Reddit. I'm a pretty big Redditor, actually. I don't know if you know this, but Sarah, we do a Reddit podcast. I want to stay. I guess real quick.
Yeah. What?
Real quick, someone fucking on the collaborations. I know Judgies mentioned us on a podcast. I don't think we had a chance to say that they mentioned us.
Oh yeah, they did.
They did. They did not mention us by name.
And he forgot my gender.
Which I think was just because
he thinks I'm non-binary.
Yeah, which is fine.
Respectful. I like that. Yeah.
And so that's cool. We haven't reached out to them. They haven't reached out to us. We might reach out to them this week.
Keep bothering them.
Keep bothering them about
Force
it. Them to push their hand.
Yeah.
And also another fan said that Two Hot Takes is looking for collaborations and collaborators. Yeah. We might reach out for that because
they're asking people.
They're asking specifically. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also
we don't know how to do this, guys.
I don't know how to do this. If anyone has literally any advice on how to collaborate with other creators, let us know. Leave a comment,
if it literally
tweet at
is
us.
Just we have to DM them.
We have to be the first ones to do it.
I guess we'll
do it. Yeah. I think honestly part of the if anything we part of I might get Sarah one of the cam links that I use for streaming, and then like a little tripod behind her desk. So that way we can both be on 2 separate computers.
Yeah, maybe.
And that'd probably be the best way to do an actual collaboration.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll be more able to do collaborations.
Yeah.
I think.
Because really, we're
doing
trying to think out
like
the technology. Whatever. Do you want to do Reddit?
Let's do Reddit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But okay, so you got Red story, Sarah?
Yep.
Sarah.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Would I be the asshole for putting my elderly mother in a nursing facility against her wishes? Let's hear them out. Sometimes you do need to do that.
Sometimes you need to do it. Yeah.
You know, sometimes that's caring.
I just want to.
Caring for the elderly is hard sometimes.
Yeah. And if your name's Mike Stacklasa, it's you don't really want to.
I've had this saved in my phone for a week.
Yeah, and
this is like an old one, and we just watched a best of the worst where they talk about that.
Yeah, like
on Red Letter Media.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Okay.
All right, but I'm ready.
My 48 male mom, 70, is living alone ever since my dad passed away a year ago. I don't want her living on her own because it's not safe for her. I think at her age, it's best if she has some form of companionship. She put me in charge of her affairs just in case something happens, and as such, I have medical power of attorney and I manage her finances. She doesn't have health issues at the moment, but at her age, it's only a matter of time. I have no siblings.
That's why I must put her in jail now to make sure that when she does.
That's crazy.
That's a little wild. You're kind of jumping the gun a little bit on this
fucking
one.
Walking over, she's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I've read this, so I'm jumping the gun.
You know where this is going. Okay,
yeah.
but still.
For her own good, I'm going to put her in a nursing facility this year. She misplaced her keys one day.
What? That's all you gotta do? Oh my God. What? Yo, I should be putting a fucking home then. Holy shit.
If I see any comments where it's like, well, yeah, she's 70, I'm going to come into you. I'm going to find your IP address.
Yeah, I'm going to dox you.
I'm going to dox you.
No, okay, so that's fucking, that's a little bit of an overreaction. I lose my keys once a week.
You're a loser.
Yeah.
You think that is...
That's enough. That's like...
You're a fucking loser. Okay, for her own good, I'm going to put her in a nursing facility this year. She replaced her keys one day, and I'm worried that the next time it could be something like her Crester, which she needs to survive. She's also planning a vacation to go visit my aunt in New Orleans, which is totally unnecessary, and shows she has bad judgment when it comes to her finances.
What? No. What? You fucking talking about? You fucking...
My wife has been crying and begging me not to go through with it ever since she found out.
I wonder why.
She also called my mom, which is exactly what I told her not to do.
Oh, that fucking bitch wife fucking telling my mom that I'm going to put her in a goddamn home.
And now my mom is begging me to reconsider. She's also saying she plans to undo what she did, but I've already talked to an attorney and I think I can make my case to a judge if I have to.
Calling up Saul Goodman, like some sleazy fucking attorney, just to be like...
To continue to throw your mother in elderly jail?
I'm going to make sure that your mom never sees the light of day again.
And listen,
I'm going to make sure of it.
Fucking homes are awesome when you do need the care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
going on a trip to see her sister for the last time... Taking that away from her, and also one time misplacing her keys.
But what
does not warrant that? I feel like.
But what if the next time it's not her keys?
And she has
It's
no
her
health
insulin.
issues.
Yeah, like no fucking. What are you talking? Yeah, what are you talking about, guy?
That maybe, I guess I could see a case maybe if it was like she was on insulin and she keeps forgetting stuff. But like she's not.
Yeah, she's not.
She has no health issues.
You lose your keys once, you should be shot. Actually,
yeah, you need to be taken out back.
You're basically a walking corpse.
You're basically a horse that broke his fucking feet off. Yeah. You're basically like going to run yourself into a heart attack.
Actually, Mom, that New Orleans money is going to be my money when you. So
that's how it feels a little bit. Yeah.
No, that's you can't do it.
Bottom line is this: I've made up my mind, and I can't see myself going back on my decision. It was agonizing to come to this conclusion.
No, it does not seem like it.
No, it seemed like a very quick.
It was pretty like, I gotta do this now. I gotta do this now.
And I don't have to go through it again. I don't have the emotional bandwidth.
Oh, yeah, boo-hoo.
People that say that. My mom has been asking what she did to deserve this, that she always tried to be a good mother. I told her she was a great mom, and that's the reason why I'm doing this. It's out of love and concern. Now she's saying hurtful things like she wishes she'd never trusted me and that my dad would be ashamed. I think she's just being emotional, and she'll come to appreciate me for the difficult decision down the line. She's just
nagging about the fact that like she has no control over her life anymore, and I'm like, that's kind of stupid.
My wife is saying I'm a heartless bastard and is saying she can't even look at me right now. So now I'm wondering, am I the asshole for putting my mom in a nursing home when it's the right thing to do?
Not the right thing to do. What are you talking about? Yo, you literally had to be threatened, like, to not, like, your wife decided to not have sex with you that night because, like, you for sure were like,
I'm thinking about putting a hit out on my wife. It's like, whoa.
Now I gotta. If only there was some way to kill two birds with one stone and get rid of both my mom and my fucking wife.
I'm really trying to think of like how he could possibly not be the asshole in this situation.
He would have to leave out a lot of information, but also like he's willing to give up a lot of information.
Like 9 times out of 10, when we have these 100% consensus on Reddit, right?
Yeah.
And then somehow it gets to TikTok. And TikTok is like, well, but what if he was an orphan?
Wait, hold on, yeah.
You know, what if there were orphans down there? You just threw that over there. What if there was an orphan and he got hit? Like, you know, like fucking, or like, you know.
I can't.
What if he's neurodivergent? That's why he wants to put his mom in a home. I am trying to think of why, and I just don't get it.
I can't think of a reason. I don't think, again.
Hopefully TikTok is going to be receptive to this one.
Yeah. I don't really think being neurodivergent makes you an asshole.
No, and I don't think that either. That's the problem that I have with 90% of those comments where it's like, no, it's okay. It's okay to be an asshole if you're neurodivergent. No, it's not actually.
Yeah. I don't know. You can't.
It doesn't mean automatically that you just
shouldn't
like
get a
suck.
Yeah, like I don't know.
That's stupid, and I feel like that's ableist to say.
Yeah, I think it's like like I think you're coddling other people that don't need to be coddled in that way. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you're basically infantilizing people like that.
Neurodivergent people. Yeah,
yeah.
Like no, they're adults.
You're taking away the agency of someone, and that's fucking ridiculous. But in this case, I'm like, I literally cannot see how that could happen.
I don't think you get,
and I know we're gonna get a comment like that.
Like,
and then you're like, I gotta be the worst person ever, man.
I am now the devil.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, I really can't think of a way. Yeah, no, I think this guy's a pretty big asshole.
Yeah.
And the only reason why he feels like he did something wrong is because his wife won't give up some sweet sex.
What?
Yeah, that's what he said. Like, because the wife won't even look at him anymore.
How does that have anything to do with sex?
I don't know. I'm just
like, where was sex in this?
Well, in Save the Cat, it's very primal.
She doesn't have to look at him to have sex with him.
Yeah. I'll let you have sex with me, but you gotta hit it from behind because I'm not gonna like it if I look at you.
That's like the whole point of like, why won't you look at me during?
All right, you got me there.
Why do you think they don't have sex? Yeah.
I guess, yeah, technically you can have sex and still say, I've never kissed anyone.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you
there
can
are
say
many
that.
people
You're
who
right.
have.
You're right. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. I just like jumping to conclusions, much like this guy. I like going for the extremes. Am I gonna get canceled for that? Should I add that to the list? I'll go write it down right now.
Jennifer, why won't you look at me during? Greg, you put your mom in a home against her. She didn't have any health issues, Greg. Oh, this again. That's how I think about it every time when someone says that. Like, are you having sex with her? The other person is just like the person on top is just like looking at.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fucking dirt on the fan. I gotta wipe that soon.
Okay. And then like fucking the
Good
girl
night.
underneath is just like
Not looking.
That'd be so funny, man.
Christ. Did we solve it? I don't know.
I guess.
I guess. Yeah, we did something. Something happened there.
I hope she does get
I hope
power
she
of
actually
attorney
gets
back.
power of attorney back. Yeah.
What a nightmare situation.
What a nightmare. Yeah. Fucking ridiculous, dude. Forgets keys once.
Like, you think you have the perfect son for your whole life, and then you're like, I'm gonna give him power of attorney.
You think you raised your son well,
and then he's just like, I don't want to do this. Go on a home.
I'm out.
I
want to make sure that money comes to my bank account.
Like, I get worried. It is a lot of emotional stress, right, to care for your parent. But
I don't think this
it gets a lot worse when they have health issues. And that's what that shit is for.
But I don't know if she's been able to take care of herself pretty much.
Yeah, like, you're fine.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, my grandma, she's
cool.
Killing it.
She's
yeah,
chilling.
Yeah.
And apparently, she has health problems.
She does have health problems, and
But,
she's not in a fucking home. Yeah, she doesn't need to be in a goddamn home.
She's got her own fucking car.
Got her own car. She's trying to figure out whether or not she's gonna replace the rugs in her own house. Like, she's a capable human being.
She's fucking killing it, dog.
Yeah, like
my grandma. No.
It's a case by case. Yeah,
COPD and was like fucking. She
needed help. Yeah.
Yeah, I think eventually she did live in a home for a little bit, and my dad too as well. Like, he needed care.
No, yeah, but like, you're not at that point yet, bro.
No.
So fucking.
And even then, my dad, he was in like a wheelchair at the end, but he wasn't in a home. He just lived with my brother.
Yeah, that's Yeah,
that's just fucking. I don't know. People.
I don't know. People are weird with fucking.
They don't want to see their old parents.
Yeah. I don't want to look at you anymore.
I don't want to look at you.
God.
Look at me during.
Christ.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, move on. Moving on.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for buying my girlfriend a plane ticket with a layover?
I can't wait for this one because I don't know which way
I
it's
don't know
gonna
where
go.
this is going either. I just skimmed through it.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see.
I was gonna say you fucking picked it. So
yeah. I think I read. Okay, I forgot what I read.
That's
basically,
fine.
You know me.
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend have been arguing about this, so I need some opinion/advice here. We've been together 5 years and are currently long distance and have been for the past year. Normally, she visits me and I pay for the hotel we stay at or Airbnb, and she pays for her own transportation costs, whether that's an Amtrak ticket or a plane ticket or whatever. Anyways, I've recently had some financial difficulty, but we have planned a small getaway trip for Valentine's Day next month.
Nice.
My girlfriend said since a hotel and Airbnb costs way more than her plane ticket, she will pay for the hotel Airbnb this time and I can pay for her plane ticket. I was grateful after she picked out a nice resort for us to stay at, I bought her a ticket. Cue arguing. She's upset because the plane ticket I bought has a layover. She's mad because she's going to, in her own words, be stuck in an airport plane for like 12 hours because I cheaped out and didn't buy her a direct flight. She also has said that I know she's terrified of planes, and now I'm making her take 4 of them instead of 2 round trip, so she doesn't even want the ticket anymore and will just cancel the trip entirely or buy her own ticket. I'm at a loss for words. I didn't know she would act this entitled. On the other hand, though, I do feel a bit like I'm the asshole because she has told me before how many times she hates layovers.
Okay, well.
Am I the asshole?
Yeah,
Edit.
I think Okay.
Edit, the layover time is between 4 to 5 hours. The total trip time is 12 hours for clarification. 12 hours is still kind of a lot for someone that probably doesn't like...
And... So, okay.
Okay, all right.
This one's hard, man.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
This one's a little more...
In the beginning, I'm like, okay, layover, if it's not that bad. If it's pretty bad...
I get being upset.
But also I could see how it would be a mistake, having been someone who... Like, if you're booking a flight for someone else, I could see you maybe thoughtlessly clicking and just being like, this is the cheapest one. There.
Yeah.
Done. And then you look at it, it's like, oh, oops, that's a long layover, you know?
It's also kind of crazy because I feel like, I don't. Maybe we're lucky living in Orlando, but like it feels like most of the layovers are more expensive somehow here.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Every time I look at shit, I always get tripped up by that. And that's why I was a little sympathetic. But then I'm like, you should know.
If you know that your girlfriend doesn't like layovers, and also
That's
you mention
kicker, right
at the end that you knew it for sure.
And you did it anyway?
You did it anyway. Unless you say it was a mistake, but you didn't say it was a mistake. You even said that you cheaped out. Because
then it's like, it's on her to be like, okay, the one thing I need is not a layover. That's the only thing I need for when you buy my ticket. It's on her to say that. And so I didn't know that she said that until the end of the fucking thing. And yes, so now that she said that, it means that yes, you are the asshole.
Yeah, because
you needed to do that.
You needed to do it, yeah.
Because you're fucking with somebody else's travel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like, I don't know, like...
It's already an uncomfortable experience.
Yeah, and if like you're cheaping out to... Like, I'm willing to bet it's probably like also like a Frontier.
Yeah, like a Spirit.
Like a Spirit?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Yo, straight up though, because like if you're cheaping out and you're doing a budget airline, right?
Somebody booked me
a layover Spirit
12 hours on Spirit, I would cry. I would be like, you better spring for those big seats.
Yeah, you better fucking pay for the big seats.
That would be the only way I could get through.
And even then, that's kind of the caveat is I'm still gonna have back pain by the end of it.
Yes, I will. Yes.
Yeah, because that's what happened with us from New Orleans. Yeah. So like, yeah, I feel like, fucking yeah, you really gotta fucking.
It's so personal.
It's a pretty personal kind of like, yeah, it's like
it's different than like booking a hotel. You know what I mean? Even then, like both of this, you really got to communicate on it. And after 5 years, you should be able to communicate
and figure out. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you're long distance, it doesn't really matter. You should be able to communicate about it.
Phones exist.
Yeah.
Skype and
connect
Zoom,
with anyone in 2 seconds.
Discord. Yeah.
Email.
Yeah.
Put
it in
about
record.
It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star it. Pin it to the top of your inbox.
Outlook. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So there's a way to communicate this.
Teams her. I don't know. Fucking Microsoft fucking Slack her about it. Man, it doesn't fucking matter.
Making a Slack channel.
Sure.
Making a Trello channel just for your flight.
To do. Buy ticket. No
Buy
layover.
Ticket, no layover. Yeah.
Layover question? No.
No, yeah.
Do that, communicate a little better.
Yeah. So, yeah, pretty much, yeah, the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That is so funny.
That's so funny.
Are you ready?
Oh my god, yeah.
Regular Reddit?
I'm ready for listener stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. If it's a cheap flight and it's probably fucking Spirit too. Like I would kill myself.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I wouldn't go on the trip. I would not. I would also cancel the trip.
I feel like I could deal with it, but I would be resentful. I
wouldn't be able to handle it. My back is too fucked up.
Yeah.
Honestly, like as much as I'm like trying to make my back better by like working out, it still sucks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's why it's different for every person.
Yeah, but
because I could probably do that and be okay.
But you can still be resentful.
Yeah, I would be like, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
But and then we talk about it and get over it. But like, if you have a fear of planes,
or you don't like
if
layovers,
your back is fucked up,
you don't want to be in an airport for another 4 hours of your day.
You need accommodations or something, and they don't do that because they just don't give a fuck. That's how it
you
feels.
Get to be mad. You get
like
to be fucking pissed off.
You don't give a fuck about your girlfriend after 5 years.
After 5 years, yeah.
If it was like 6 months, maybe it's a fuck up.
Yeah, it would be more excusable as a fuck up, but it would still be shitty.
It would kind of be a red flag, though. That
would be a red flag. Yeah, you wouldn't make it to 5 years.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, I'm ready for listener stories. I'm sorry, but also solved it.
Solved it, yeah. All right, this is from Arrow They Them. Am I the asshole for ditching my aunt's wedding for a birthday road trip? I, non-binary, am about to turn 21 in a few weeks, and I'm excited for it because I actually want to plan something fun for myself. I don't typically do much for my birthday and wanted to give myself something fun to do this birthday. I was planning a road trip either with friends or by myself as I haven't traveled much since the pandemic.
Fair enough.
I'm conflicted because my aunt, who I'm very close to, planned her small get-together wedding right on the weekend of my birthday.
Ooh.
She also has a history of going on trips and doing fun things with her kids on my birthday.
Oh.
When I told her sister, my mom, that I wasn't sure I wanted to go, she said we're family and that I shouldn't be so selfish about this.
Fuck off.
My grandmother called me and talked to me for about an hour about how we all have to make sacrifices and that it's just one day. I'm making too big of a fuss about it. I feel like I feel like if I don't go, they're going to hold this above me for the rest of my life. So,
you got kind of a shitty family then, I guess.
Like normal dilemma, right?
Yeah.
Family reacted shittiest possible
really
way.
Pretty shitty, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's probably too late to make a decision.
Yeah, probably something happened already. But this really does, like, conflict is good, actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It reveals everybody's character.
Yeah, and, like, I don't know. I feel like you're... Yeah, because, like, also, not only that, too, but, like, if your aunt has, like, literally fucking gone on trips on your birthday and shit, you know what I mean?
I wonder if that means that that's, like, a special day for her? For some, like, an anniversary?
Maybe.
Or something that you don't know.
But like, still,
even
though,
then,
like...
a different family would be like, oh, that's your birthday, you want to go on a road trip? That's fine. Maybe, like, you know, we can hang out later or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, I'm so sorry I didn't know. I really want you there at my wedding.
But then they're all like, blood's thicker than water, nerd.
Yeah, that's not the cool way to go.
That's not the cool way to respond. Yeah.
It's not a communicative way to do that.
Just
in a respectful
way. Kiddo, and fucking let's go.
Yeah, no wonder you feel like invalidated.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't know, you should be able to do whatever you want on your birthday.
That's what I'm fucking.
It's your one day.
That's the one day you get to be selfish.
The one day you get to be selfish.
Yeah.
So you should be able to be selfish on your birthday. Yeah. Go on a road trip. See the sights.
That was a quick
Solved
one.
it. Nice. Fucking nice and easy, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So my story comes to us from anonymous they them.
Woo!
Am I the asshole for being uncomfortable with my partner's friend? Sorry for the long post.
That's okay.
I, 28, they, them, am in a relationship with my partner, also 28, they, them, whom I'll call A. A has a friend called M, 27, she, her, whom I recently found out used to be A's friends with benefits before A and I met.
Okay, no, that's fine to be uncomfortable, yeah.
I was initially uncomfortable learning this, but tried to push the awkwardness away because I know my partner is monogamous and I trust that nothing will happen.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my life hasn't been the best, and because of a toxic family relationship, I have to find a place to move ASAP. M also happened to be looking for a roommate at the time, so A offered for me to move in with them until we could afford to get our own place together. While still trying to get over the awkwardness of knowing about their past relationship, I had no choice but to accept the offer and am currently packed up and getting ready to move there. This is where things get more uncomfortable for me. A has confided in me that M has confessed that they are in love with A and would like to be in an open relationship with them. A refused them because of us being happy together and both of us being monogamous. They said that M took it well and accepted the news and has since not mentioned it or anything similar, but knowing all of this has made me more uncomfortable than ever with M.
Yeah.
I don't like being a jealous person, but the thought of her being in love with my partner and knowing their past relationship has left me feeling uncomfortable about the move.
No shit, yeah.
Honestly, if I had any other option, I would not go through with it, but if I don't, I will end up homeless. I don't know if I can tell A or M how I feel about this, seeing this is only a temporary move. I don't really have a choice on moving, and the fact that they are good friends despite everything else. So am I the asshole for continuing to be uncomfortable with my partner's friend? Should I just push past these feelings away and put up with it?
What? Why do you feel uncomfortable telling your partner how you feel?
That's a little, yeah. You're not the asshole. You should.
You're not the no. There's no
way.
possible way.
Not in no universe. You're the asshole.
It's the job of your partner to not even get into situations where it looks like you might cheat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Like. Yeah, that's why when your friend comes to you and says, secretly, I've been in love with you the whole time, you go, well, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. I don't know. You got to set up. Your partner needs to set up more boundaries.
A large boundary, yeah. And either fucking way, if your partner is oblivious, that's okay. That's okay. It's all right to be oblivious and fuck up and be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that.
But
that's
also like
my, I guess, I'm a little weird in that I think it's okay to have a friend that's in love with you. I guess, whatever. That's fine. No judgment there.
But if you're also, it'd be really funny. Your partner like, don't I deserve to be loved?
Well, okay, hold on. Well, let's not even go there.
That's like, yeah, I know.
But you should still be able to go to them and be like, it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, you should be able to say that to your partner. Yeah.
I mean, how many times has it happened between us where I'll be like, yeah, that makes you a little uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
A few times, yeah.
Or like, you've been like, no, that makes me uncomfortable too.
Never, because I'm super chill.
I think that's happened at least once.
I've been uncomfortable by a few things.
Yeah. And just fucking, we both respect that shit. You know what I mean? There's no like real boundary crossing because we respect each other's boundaries.
Yeah. We literally try to make sure our boundaries are clear and like
that's like basic. That should be the basic relationship shit. So I don't know if your partner isn't doing anything to make you feel like you can't talk to them, then you should talk to them. If this is like past trauma telling you that you can't talk to them about it, like, Yeah,
I don't know. You should be able to talk to your partner about it. Yeah.
Just
be honest and open with them, Yeah. And if they're a good partner, they'll answer and listen to it. And if they're a shitty partner and they're like, what are you talking about? Nothing's wrong here.
Yeah.
Then bounce.
Yeah. Like you're being fucking shitty. Then you just be like, oh, you're an asshole. Okay,
yeah. And hopefully you'll be able to find a better housing situation then too. Because
that's hard.
That is hard. Yeah. Just like
you need support, yeah.
Yeah, you do need support, yeah. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hoping that whatever has already happened because this was from like weeks ago.
Yeah, but hopefully you're in a better position now.
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah, and also solved it.
Okay. Am I the asshole for wanting to divorce my disabled husband?
With a title like that, it's got to be good. Let's see. Do you remember picking this one by chance? Because it's been like 2 weeks since we picked out these stories, and I don't remember any of these. So this could be a real mishmash of
I, she, her, husband, he, him. I, 28 female, have been with my husband, 33 male, for 7 years now, but not even married a year. Things were great with us, or so I thought, until he kept getting sick this year. My brother-in-law was very concerned about it and suspected him drinking and told me to check his game space. I told him that since I gave him an ultimatum about drinking, I had an abusive alcoholic stepfather and refused to be with an alcoholic. I didn't think that he would be, but I'd check anyways. Well, he was, and there were cases of Four Locos hidden in the closet. When I confronted him, he said they weren't his? ? Exclamation point. This is really fucked up. He kept getting sicker and eventually ended up with him in the hospital. He told the doctors that he drinks 3 to 4 times a day for the past year.
What?
He got a rare syndrome that made him disabled, but his doctor said he could get full recovery in about 8 months. Okay,
that's good.
I was with him through rehab as much as I could, but I couldn't be with him during his physical therapy at home because I work night shift and the therapist comes early in the morning. I told my husband that he would have to take care of it. My husband told the therapist not to come back because he was better. He's still in the wheelchair, by the way.
What?
He lied to me and told me that he was still doing the therapy. Oh my God. I told him that I can't trust him anymore and I want a divorce. Warning, he lied about a lot more, but my message is already long. I'm not divorcing him because he's sick, but because he broke my ultimatum and lied to me multiple times. It breaks my heart, but I can't trust him anymore. And some people think I'm a bitch for being mean and wanting to leave him while he's in that state, and that I'm selfish for not sticking by him through this hard time like a good wife should. Am I the asshole? No.
No, you're not the asshole. Holy
what a ride,
shit,
man. Yeah, no, you're not. You're not divorcing him. You said it perfectly at the end. You're not divorcing him because he's disabled. You're divorcing him because he lied to you multiple times.
Yeah, and hid so much shit from you.
Yeah, that's a normal reason to divorce.
That's a pretty good reason for divorce.
And that's,
honestly, I was gonna joke at the beginning, like you should have broke up with him once that 5-year age gap was there.
You don't need to 5 years. That's not a big deal. It's okay.
21 and 26 is when they met.
That's still okay.
Not my.
That's fine. I don't. That's not bad. People that say that's bad are giving the grooming age gap shit a bad name.
All right.
Fucking okay.
No, yeah, you're breaking up with
You're breaking up with him because he's a liar.
He's a liar, yeah.
And
like
also,
a serial liar, yeah.
He's an alcoholic.
And that's one of your
and
boundaries.
Lying is abusive.
Yeah.
He's an abusive alcoholic, and that's your boundary because you have past trauma. That's
exactly,
fine.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
And
yeah, divorce him.
The people saying that you should stick by him and be a good wife are misogynists.
Yeah, those people are fucking assholes. Holy shit.
Even if they're women, they're internalized misogynists.
They're very internalized misogyny, yes. Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
That's a crazy fucking...
When people say shit like that, I really want to just like come back and be like, you think I deserve to be treated like this? Like, that's what you just told me. That you think I deserve to be treated and lied to.
He should be able to hide his Four Locos from you and not tell you that he's drinking them and make himself more...
And just drink himself into a grave.
Yeah. All your friends suck, dude.
Yeah, drop them.
Drop those fucking assholes.
If that was your mom, fucking get her out of there.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, you're like, what, you're 28 now, right? Like,
yeah, you shouldn't have to deal with bullshit like that. That's
bullshit.
Crazy.
You're about to go in your 30s. Go live your fucking life, dude. Fucking...
the fuck?
Get the... Yeah. Fresh start. Dude, you need a fresh fucking start, man.
Fucking, yeah. You're not... Don't worry about it.
Fucking assholes. Holy good wife. Shit. Fucking dipshits. Fascists. Fuck that.
Yeah,
dude.
I know. That's fucking crazy.
Ridiculous, man.
Isn't it fun that when you start reading it and you're like, why did I pick this one? And then you read it and you're like, that's why I picked this one.
Yeah, that's why I'd pick them so early so I can forget them and then also be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all in the dark here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right, this next story comes to us from Shy.
Hi, Shy.
She, her. I think it was Shy. I don't know if it was something
S-H-Y?
Yeah, S-H-Y.
It's Shy, probably.
All right, but I mean, I think I might have gotten the names wrong on this one. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, maybe.
I don't know, but we'll see.
Hello, person.
Hello, person. Am I the asshole for cutting off my best friend after letting her boyfriend live with me? I, 19 female, have been best friends with, we'll call her Anna, for 3 years. We did everything together from going to school together to going on vacations together. Eventually, around age 18, she got a boyfriend. We'll call him Nate, 21 male. Nate had been previously convicted of felony.
Okay.
I won't go into detail about it, but it wasn't anything super bad.
Oh, okay.
He was on probation. His mom kicked him out of his house due to Anna's parents being strict. She knew staying with her wasn't an option. They then both looked at me and asked me, since if he's, quote, homeless, he violates probation and goes to prison. I, being the good best friend I am, gave him a place to stay, and the only things I asked for was a reasonable rent and to clean up after yourself. Not a whole lot, right?
Yeah.
Well, Anna started using the situation to her advantage. She started coming over unannounced and would basically ignore me in my own home. She'd leave trash everywhere, would third wheel me constantly, and I never got any alone time with her. My boyfriend and I are long distance, so it gets hard to deal with constantly being third wheeled in your own home.
Yeah.
I tried to talk to her about the problems I was having and told her politely that I felt disrespected. I also told her that it didn't have to be a huge deal. All she has to do is change her behavior, and I told her exactly how she could do that.
Okay.
One morning, I walked up to them to invite them out for breakfast, and they were already leaving to do whatever without me and awkwardly declined my invite. About a month had gone by since I had talked to my friend about my concerns, and she hadn't called, texted, checked in, or asked to make plans at all. I could get the time of day from her. I couldn't get the time of day from her, but she would send me streaks on snaps. Since Snapple shows you her location, I would occasionally check to see where she was in case she was busy or just to see what she was doing.
I have a friend like this.
Yeah. I think this might have been why I picked this one. Yeah. This wasn't out of the ordinary since she actively did the same thing with not only me, but a lot of other people. Her excuses for not talking to me were anything to make plans were school, work, and not wanting to text first. But the thing is, she hasn't even enrolled in school at the time and wasn't complaining because her work wasn't giving her the hours she wanted, so I knew she had free time. She just decided to spend that free time ignoring me for her boyfriend. I also told her that she's an adult and needs to get over the texting first thing because not everyone's going to cater to her. She grew up very privileged and it's always been something that irked me, but I never said anything about it because why would I? I grew up in poverty, moving from house to house, living with drug addicts and neglect. She still has both parents, a nice house, lots of appliances and devices she didn't pay for. She doesn't pay a single bill at 19 years old, and it has a 2018 card that she also doesn't pay for. She would show me houses on Zillow and brag about how her mom is going to buy her a house, and she would only has to pay maybe $800 in rent. And we're talking $250,000 houses. It really used to upset me because I live in a toxic household. I've been working since I was 15 to try and get out, and now currently at 19 as a college student, there's no way I'm able to afford it. I've been paying my own bills since I got my first job at 15. She doesn't pay for a single thing. She also introduced me to my abusive ex knowing he was a I forgot about this part. She also introduced me to my abusive ex-boyfriend knowing he was a rapist and then continued to sleep with him when we were dating.
Why are you still friends with her?
Yeah, I need to dump this bitch. Holy shit. I forgave her for all of it in the past, but I never forgot it. Fast forward 2 years and we don't speak about it anymore. Her parents invited me on a cruise and I only had to pay $1,000 for the whole thing. I also bought her concert tickets back in May, June for October that I used my entire paycheck on. So with the mix of the cruise, the concert, and her boyfriend staying with me, it didn't seem as easy as just, quote, dropping her.
I get it.
I had to be smart about it.
Yeah.
I knew she had the ticket screenshot in her phone, and I needed to delete it somehow without her knowing.
What?
I knew she'd try and use the ticket anyways if I didn't delete it. I, however, don't have the passcode to her phone, so one day I walked up to Nate and asked him to do me a favor by deleting the ticket off her phone for me the next time she saw her.
This is
which
diabolical.
He did.
Oh my God.
After that was official, I texted her basically telling her I was done with her and how I gave her plenty of time to change her behavior, and she didn't. I asked for the partial money I gave her for the cruise ticket back, and I told her I was giving the ticket to the concert to someone else, and that was that. The kicker is her response was, okay, and I received my money back within the hour. Nate still currently lives with me because he's been trying to help me out throughout the whole thing and has been respectful towards me, unlike Anna. Am I the asshole for doing what I did?
Wow. I did not expect it to get to that.
I didn't expect that either. Jesus. No.
No.
You're not the asshole.
I was going to say, like, maybe secondhand asshole. But then you bought the tickets.
You bought the tickets, and you don't want to be friends with her anymore. You're taking the ticket away, yeah.
She
introduced you to a rapist. Yeah.
So, like, that's yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't. You're not the asshole.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna say clean slate. I'm gonna say clean slate here. You're not the asshole.
Yeah. With friends like that, you kind of always gotta live a little dig. You know
friends
what I
like
mean?
this, who needs enemies?
Exactly,
like Jesus. Yeah. I don't know. Fuck it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. No.
The rapist thing is the kicker.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's like why continue to be friends with her though.
Yeah, no, don't be friends with her anymore.
Come on, man. Fucking
forgot about that. I've literally read that like on the 7th, and it's like the 13th, 16th now. So, fucking yeah, no.
I don't even know what to say. That's a lot of stuff.
I think you did it the right way to get rid of the ticket. You asked the boyfriend.
That's amazing. The boyfriend's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Then he did it.
Because you don't want to fucking. I don't know.
But like going onto her phone, you don't think that's weird? I don't know. I have like a that's her personal property. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
It's kind of fucked up.
But if there, I get it if there was no other way to get rid of that ticket if you wanted to revoke it.
But it's not about the ticket. It's about like, okay, yeah, if you said we're not going to the concert anymore, I'm going to use the ticket for somebody else. Yeah. And she goes and she does it. That's the different. Asshole, right?
Like
she's the one that fucked up morally. I'm not talking about reality here. I'm talking about strictly morally.
Okay,
like
morally,
the ethics of the situation.
Okay, yeah, it is wrong to go into another phone and then delete something. Yeah. Even if it's, I'm gonna say it's wrong. I'm gonna agree with you there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now in reality,
I agree that fucking who cares? Honestly, who gives a shit?
Okay, there we go. I'll agree with that.
Ethically, I do feel like we need to say, don't just go onto your friend's phone and do whatever you want.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I want to make a disclaimer real quick. We're not therapists or lawyers or anything. We're not experts.
We're just two
fucks. Man. But yeah. I agree. I'll agree. Yeah. Ethically,
that's why it feels a little weird to me. Yeah.
However, there's always exceptions to rules for me. I think this is a pretty clear exception.
Here's my advice now.
Here's the advice.
Fuck her boyfriend.
Sarah, did you not just go on it? I mean, okay. I mean,
he'll do whatever you fucking tell him to do, apparently.
Okay, we can't also just say like an eye for an eye. We can't say that. I know it's a joke. I know it's a joke.
But wouldn't that be so funny?
I was also thinking of joking that
you
too.
live with him. He's fucking cool to you. Just fuck him.
Just fuck him, dude. Give him a little kiss on the shoulder, dude.
For what?
Give
for what?
Burn
that bridge. Burn that bridge, dog. Burn that fucking bridge. Go ahead. Go crazy. Go crazy. Why not? You earned it. You know what I mean? But don't you dare go on her phone.
The government's already in our phone. Why would you? Do you want to be the government listener?
That's crazy.
Patriot Act. You know,
Patriot Act. That's a funny way you said that.
using the Patriot Act as an excuse to go on your friend's phone to delete a ticket.
Damn, dog. I think you did the right thing.
I think you did the right thing. Yeah.
I think you're all right, man.
I hope you realize the Instagram's going to be a picture of you saying, cheat on your boyfriend. You are.
Go ahead and cheat. Fuck your boyfriend. You earned it. Yeah.
I'm going to send that to you, and you're going to have to.
I'm going to have to make it myself. Yeah. Oh, that's really funny.
You should write that down in the book.
That's not my book of sins. That's your book.
That's my book of sins. That's my sin note.
Let's not mix our sins together. You know what I mean?
True, yeah.
Fucking holy shit.
Yeah, you're not the asshole. What a bitch.
Lay down with dogs, you get fleas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
But sometimes that shit just happens. You just find out you're with a bunch of dogs, and you just get fleas. And you know what? You're a dog, and you got fleas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does anyone get what I mean? You know what I'm saying. Let's move on. I'm gonna go. This is from Anonymous They Them. Was it wrong of me to call out my best friend's brother on social media for what he did to me? It's been 2 years since this happened, but I still don't know if I was in the wrong for what I did. I had a group of online friends that I used to play with regularly. I got close to the only other girl in the group, and I considered her my best friend. She had a brother I had a little bit of a crush on, but didn't want to go through with it because he treated me badly. He would bully me relentlessly, often getting the group in on it to push my buttons, including his sister. I was always the butt end of the jokes for these people, all because of him. One year I wanted to visit my friend and her family because who wouldn't want to meet their online best friend? The trip was going great, and I liked spending time with her and her family, but her brother ignored me the whole trip, to be expected. But on the second to last night of the journey, he came into my room at 3 a.m. and kept begging me to let him touch me inappropriately.
What?
I eventually gave in because I wanted him to leave me alone. I thought it was okay because I agreed, but now I know it wasn't. 3 years after that incident, I found myself in an unhealthy long-term relationship that ended. Once the brother knew I had broken up with my ex, he swooped in, giving me the attention I craved. I was alone and just wanted to feel loved by someone. He eventually got bored of me and posted the private photos I sent him to the whole group chat for everyone to see. I felt ashamed and still do. You have to file charges against this man.
Fucking Jesus.
The rest of the people in the group made him delete the photos off of his phone after that and were mad at him. I don't think they were angry at him for doing a bad thing. They were mad at him for potentially getting them in trouble. Parentheses, they were adults. And I assume you were not. So, yeah, you can file charges.
Yeah.
A year after that, I had a mental breakdown and wanted to talk to my friend about it. I told her everything that her brother did to me. I wanted her to understand and know how much it had affected me. All she had to say was, "You waited so long to tell me. I don't know how I can feel about it now." I felt hurt and alone. Wow, what a fucking...
I kind of have an idea of how you're supposed to feel about it. It doesn't matter how long it took. You fucking idiot. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It shouldn't matter that he's your brother.
Yeah.
It should be like a woman to a woman. You know what I mean? It should be primal.
Yeah, fucking you're...
It should...
There's a man...
You should feel a primal feminine rage when someone comes to you and says, your brother did this to me.
Literally, yeah.
I ended up posting my story online, and she saw it. She told her whole family about it and got her dad involved. They tried to threaten me into silence with a cease and desist order. Doesn't matter. You can still do it.
Yeah.
We ended up agreeing that I would stop talking about it in the future and we would never speak again. He is in a happy relationship now and has faced no consequences for the actions that he did to me. I don't know if I can move on. I lost my best friend because of him. Thank you for reading my story. I mean, once again, with friends like these, who needs enemies?
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know you're not an asshole.
You're not the asshole, no.
You're a victim.
You're a victim,
Speaking up for yourself. That's fucking crazy. And I don't know, if you have evidence, I would file charges.
Yeah, maybe file charges, yeah.
They might not take you seriously, sadly, because of the way people disrespect victims in this country.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm like, once again, in like a moral, ethically correct society, you should be able to be like, yo, dog, this fucking happened to me.
And then
the authorities should come in and be like, you fucking distributed child porn.
Yeah, literally, because that's what happened. That's what fucking happened.
That is what happened.
And yeah, all the other friends suck because they just didn't want to go to jail for it. They didn't want to get in trouble. They didn't give a shit when it was happening before.
And they probably continue to be friends with that guy.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people can do that.
Yeah, it's really like, I don't know. If you like still decide to be friends with like a
if someone
pedophile
shows you
coercion
porn of a child and you still are like, yeah, let's go eat dinner together.
But we're still on for the Yankees game, right?
Like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's when you go on the phone and delete the fucking tickets. Yeah, I think that's
yeah. That's when you call the police.
You call the police
on your friend, man. Jesus Christ. I don't understand how people can do that. I really don't get it. People are so afraid of being alone that they really will just be friends with a pedophile.
Yeah. Horrible.
Or they just think it's not their business. It's everyone's business.
It's everyone's business, yeah.
When someone's doing that shit, it's everyone's business.
Yeah. Jesus. A lot of pedophiles.
Unless he was also young. I didn't get that.
Still releasing private photos.
Yeah, that is a child pornography distribution. You can still go to jail for that.
Yeah.
And also, in some states, revenge porn. How the fuck did our cat get in?
I think Misty's been in here the whole time.
Oh my God. So, Misty, do you want to be on the podcast?
Here's Misty, everybody. I gotta brush her. But yeah, no, fuck them. Not the asshole. Misty has no comment. She's licking. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Solved it. Think. Did we solve it? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
Fuck that Misty, pedophile, man.
Fuck that pedophile. Jesus.
This is what we do while we're in here, Misty.
Yeah, this is what we do. This is why we... This next story comes to us from Beck. They, them.
What's up, Beck?
For some background, I've been no contact with my mother for 2, coming up on 3 years. I moved in with my dad the month I turned 18. I went no contact due to her emotionally abusing me, giving me and my brother drugs when we were both minors. Nothing hard, but things like weed and opiates. And assaulting my father with a baseball bat.
Okay.
These are all valid excuses.
Yeah. Each one would be valid.
Each one would be valid by themselves. Yeah. Those are the things that stand out the most, but there's more that I don't want to get into. Fair enough.
I believe it, yeah.
Recently, my dog, Sadie, had been diagnosed with cancer, which is probably terminal.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The sad thing is, her chances of getting cancer would have been greatly reduced if we fixed her when we got her 11 years ago. My mom refused to get her fixed, even though there was an opportunity to when my dog had to get her tail amputated because of an infection. I'm considering breaking no contact to tell my mother this, not so that she knows, but because it would make me feel better. Would I be the asshole if I told her she is the reason my dog has cancer? So breaking no contact to tell your mom she's the reason the dog's dying.
No, I just don't think you should do that because I don't think it's going to go the way you think. Like, I don't think you'd be an asshole. I think fucking at any point, if your mother emotionally abuses you, assaults your dad with a baseball bat, and gives you weed and opiates when you're a child, I think you can say whatever the fuck you want to your mom. That's me personally.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. And I think you can be like, hey, asshole, you're the reason my dog has cancer. And then just turn no contact back on and just drop that in and then just fucking leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think whatever. Why not? Or write it down in like a letter and then don't send it. That's usually something that therapists tell victims to like help them feel better. But I do think opening up contact, if you decide to go like back and forth, it's going to basically open you up to get further abuse from your mother.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
9 times out of 10, people that go back, like, stop breaking the no contact. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, people that break no contact, they regret it.
Yeah, so...
most of the time.
Yeah, so I guess, probably not the smartest idea to go... Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, definitely. I guess the letter idea is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why I chose this one, because I think you'd have a good opinion on it, a good take.
Yeah. It's definitely something I've seen in, like, going no contact with parents or having, like, estranged adults. That's a good subreddit on Reddit.
Yeah.
And I think it's called estranged adult children. But yeah, it's 9 times out of 10, if you go on there and you read, like, people will send novels to their parents describing how they made them feel throughout their childhood, asking them, pleading with them, being respectful, like, please respect me. And then the parent will respond with the craziest bullshit you've ever read in your entire life. And then the post is just, I don't know what I expected. And 9 times out of 10, that's how it fucking resolves. Sometimes the parents will be like, I'm fucking sorry, in a way that isn't emotionally manipulative, because a lot of them will be like, well, sorry, I wasn't perfect, which is not a real apology. But that's how you do that. That's how you resolve no contact. That's like the only conversation that should be happening, is the parent should be apologizing for their behavior.
Yeah, exactly.
And showing that they've changed and showing that they're going to respect you going forward.
Yeah.
That's the only way. Reconciliation is possible. You just have to believe that the other person is going to change.
I get that.
Yeah.
Solved it.
Did we? I think we did.
Okay, hold on. Solved it. All
right, this comes from Honda, she, her. A few years ago, my sister was planning her wedding and picked a venue overseas. This was extremely stressful to me, considering the cost, time, and travel, but it's her wedding and she can plan it however she wants. It was unfortunately planned for the summer of 2020, so it got pushed back 2 years.
Ooh,
why?
Yeah.
What was that?
No idea. Nothing happened in 2020. It was a pretty boring year, actually.
I didn't express it, but I kept expecting they would switch to a domestic venue for COVID safety, but they kept it in France. Your sister's an asshole.
Yeah, already.
Yeah. With the vaccines out, I felt it would be safe until Omicron hit and a bunch of people around me got sick.
Yeah.
I have OCD and have a big fear of germs, so seeing people who were double vaccinated get sick made me lose my sense of safety.
I get, as someone who's double vaccinated and got COVID, yeah.
I don't have OCD. I also lost my sense of safety when that happened, for sure.
Yeah.
I was already upset about how expensive it was going to be. Okay, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I was already upset about how expensive it was going to be to attend the wedding, and now there was plague anxiety. The idea of getting on a plane while the pandemic was still ongoing terrified me, and I told her that, but she still planned to move forward with the wedding and asked if I could talk to my therapist about it. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's...
Can you talk to your therapist about it? Can you just get over...
Can you solve this?
Can you get over your OCD for me for my wedding? That's crazy,
dude. Get on some fucking drugs, all right? And fucking go to a psych, get some good drugs, and come to my fucking friend. You gotta fucking be here. This is my wedding. Fucking ridiculous. This is why I hate weddings, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Discussing it with my husband, family, close friends, and therapist, I decided not to attend the wedding.
Fair enough.
It was a really heartbreaking decision that I cried about many times, but I couldn't take the risk and expose my husband and I to COVID. When I told my sister, she got really upset and angry. Fucking bridezilla over here.
Yeah, Jesus.
She told me my friends were coddling me. My therapist was wrong. Tried to guilt me, called me stupid, demanded I justify my fear, and told me she wanted to kill me.
I think you got a good excuse to not
Am I the
contact this
asshole?
person.
What?
What? Have a little bit of confidence, listener. Just a
wants
little bit.
to kill you
because you don't want to
fly to France
during a pandemic.
I wouldn't want to go to France normally. Why the fuck would I go to France?
Yeah.
To see Stromae. That's it.
That's it. Oh, Christ.
I love Stromae. The wedding has come and gone at this point, and while I was sad about missing it, I don't regret my choice. We have had some contact and want to repair a relationship, but it's been a slow process. One of the hardest things, though, is that we decided to keep our parents out of our argument. They have been very understanding and kind about my decision, but not talking about the fight means they know I upset my sister and not what she said to upset me. While they weren't happy about a destination wedding either, I imagine they view me as the one who needs to make amends.
What? Yo, fuck off.
Yo, oh my God, I gotta get through this. Okay. Sometimes I really want to tell them the terrible thing she said to me, but I realize this will make it harder to fix our relationship.
Fuck, whatever. So what? At this point?
Fuck her boyfriend. Fuck her husband. The last messages I exchanged, I told her to let me know when she felt ready to talk. And I really struggle with the periods where all I can do is wait, and the temptations to tell my parents everything is growing stronger. Hope writing to a podcast will help alleviate the feeling of inaction. Thanks for your podcast and TikTok.
Anytime, no problem.
This is made for you.
Yeah.
Our podcast is made especially for you.
We got a chair right over here for you. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
No, yeah, tell your parents that.
Your sister sucks ass.
Your sister sucks.
You need to
horribly.
tell it doesn't.
Yeah, if your parents think that you need to make amends, you gotta leak those DMs. You gotta leak those fucking.
Man, I get wanting to be friends with your sibling, you know what I mean? But sometimes
like if your sibling's being shitty, fucking, I don't know.
Like, man, okay, this is something that I've been plagued with recently. I have these fucking dreams of like being friends with my brothers that don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I have a brother in like Texas who's chill and I actually talk to. But I have two brothers that live in Atlanta that do not speak to me anymore. I think sometimes they will contact me and say like, fucking, what's up? Happy birthday. We need to have a phone call. Then they never call me. One of them got married, didn't tell me. And it's just at this point, I really deeply want to have a brother-sister relationship that's like lifelong.
Yeah, but
because I crave support as an adult and a human being. But I know it's not going to happen. And I get how hard that is, that feeling. But your sister is taking so much advantage of you, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
She's not seeing where you're coming from at all. She's not respecting you even a little bit. She's not hearing you out. She threatened to kill you.
She literally threatened to kill you. Yeah,
she made a threat on your life.
I think you can take some liberties in not contacting her for a little bit.
And it's really hard, but you need support.
Yeah, you need support, and she's not going to support you.
And you need to tell your parents what happened.
Yeah, you need to tell your parents what happened, like, now.
And I'm fucking sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're
in this situation. You're in this position, but you gotta.
You should do that, or talk to your therapist about it.
And talk to your therapist about it for sure. But yeah, no, saying your therapist is wrong.
That's crazy.
Yo, the fucking balls.
And that your friends are coddling you when you have OCD.
Ridiculous.
In the middle of a pandemic. She's definitely a person that does not mask or does not think that that's important.
Yeah. Sarah, it's called freedom.
Then why are you having your fucking wedding in France? Have it in America, dipshit. Jesus Christ.
Because they...
What the fuck is wrong with you?
They don't have lockdowns. They don't have quarantines.
Yeah,
they're not
do.
liberal.
Yes, they do. They're not liberal, I don't think. But they do have lockdowns. I'm pretty sure they did.
They have croissants. Baguettes.
Your sister's a fucking selfish bridezilla.
Yeah, fuck off. Yeah. Again, this is why I hate weddings.
Yeah,
fuck
that's
weddings.
Exactly what it is.
Hashtag fuck weddings. That's the
hashtag fuck weddings.
You know, if we had a name, we need a name for our audience. I'm going to call us all wedding haters now. It's very specific to this one thing.
Everyone hates weddings.
Yeah, everyone in the audience hates weddings. So therefore, everyone that if you're an APWSTR head, you should be okay with calling.
No, you're our babies.
Yeah, they are our babies. Yeah. Ridiculous. I think we solved it.
I think we did solve it.
I think we did solve it. All right, so I got myself a story as well. Last story of the night comes to us from Pepper. They, them. Am I the asshole for kicking my mother out of my wedding?
Probably not. Unless you're a bridezilla, but I doubt it.
Yeah. Hey, APWSTR. I am a longtime listener and a huge fan. I have a story I'm pretty sure I am not the asshole, but the way my family reacted is kind of making me doubt myself.
Okay.
Also, please feel free to be lighthearted and goofy with the story. It's kind of sad, and I could use some laughter.
Okay, we're gonna make jokes.
Sorry if it has as long as it has typos. These long nails are hard to type. Lol.
That's okay.
So for context, my mom is a narcissist.
Okay, well then, yeah, don't want her wedding then. Yeah.
That's it. No.
All right, see you guys. Okay.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. So for context, my mom is a narcissist. She is pretty awful, and she even told me that I should reconsider my relationship with my partner because he told her to stop bitching about my nose ring at my graduation dinner. She had also tried to uninvite someone from my wedding and did not respect my partner, so I ultimately ended up uninviting her. However, my stepdad had paid for a significant portion of the wedding and did not like that. It is important to note that my mother has not contributed literally anything to my wedding other than stress. For context, my stepdad is not my biological dad, but he raised me for all of my life, so I know him as my dad.
Yeah.
My mom and stepdad had divorced about 3 years ago, but they have a kid together, so they're still in contact with one another despite living in different states.
Yeah.
As of today, my stepfather is 77 and my mother is 47. 30-year age gap. Gross, I know.
Are you me?
They also met in divorce court, lol.
Okay, that didn't happen.
That's not you, but that's pretty similar. That's pretty
everything
close.
Else is like, wow, that's crazy.
About 2 days before my wedding, my stepdad called a meeting to ask why I uninvited my mother. He didn't think that what she had said, what she had done was severe enough to warrant completely uninviting my mother from a very big event in my life. He is a boomer and thinks you shouldn't cut out your family.
Okay.
He also does not believe in therapy.
Oh, yeah.
He is practically an ancient, so I tend to say, okay, boomer, and ignore him. However, I felt obligated to invite her as he had paid for so much and I wanted him to walk me down the aisle. So I said, fine, she can come, but if she misbehaves, she will absolutely be removed.
Mm-hmm.
My wedding invites told the guest to arrive 30 minutes before the ceremony. My mother showed up 5 minutes before I was set to walk down the aisle.
Of course.
She came up to my partner and gave him a meet the Duggars side hug and told him he looked nice. The only issue is that she was wearing a long white dress. It was off-white and had some flowers on it, but it had a high neck and shape of a wedding gown. My partner said he froze because he was so shocked. She went to sit down and he called my maid of honor to let me know and ask if I wanted her removed. He later told me that he was sorry for freezing and should have kicked her out right then.
No, he's a good.
He at least got the maid a maid of honor, and
Yeah,
to
he's a good dude.
Yeah, he wasn't like, don't tell her, surprise her.
Yeah, surprise her with that.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
God. She went to sit down. He later told me that he was sorry for freezing and should have kicked her out right then. He also didn't want to make that decision without letting me know, so I don't blame him at all.
Yeah,
fair enough.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't even know what anyone would do in that situation. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut to me in the bridal suite. My veil had just been put on and I had my bouquet in hand. We had just wrapped up bridal pictures when my lovely maid of honor made everyone leave the room before breaking the news to me. I asked her to snap a pic and her hair was braided like mine, crown braid, and the dress in the sun looked bright white and similar in silhouette to my wedding dress. She had seen pictures in a family group chat. They said it was off-white. Honestly, though, the off-white defense is bullshit because you know what color is off-white? Fucking ivory or cream, which are also popular wedding dress colors.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You don't wear white. You just don't wear white, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. The dress she was wearing literally had a very similar shape to my dress, and wearing white to a wedding is a very well-known faux pas.
Yes.
This was obviously intentional. I told my maid of honor to tell my mother she had 3 choices. 1, she could change and stay. 2, she could wear a blanket that one of my bridesmaids kept in her car and stay. Or 3, she could leave or be escorted out. She said, I see how it is, in a huffy tone, and walked out.
Okay, good.
Now, the ceremony went great. It was very beautiful, and my chosen family was there to make me feel loved and supported.
Good.
I almost cried several times because I felt so surrounded by people who genuinely cared for me and my happiness.
Oh.
My partner also cried when I walked down the aisle because he said I was the most beautiful person in the world.
That's so sweet. Oh, my God.
My partner's family is also very accepting, so I feel very lucky and loved. Unfortunately, my stepdad, who I was supposed to have my first dance with, literally left after the ceremony. He left my baby brother there and he said he would be back to pick him up in a few hours. He also refused to stay for the first dance. I danced with my baby brother instead, but it really hurt that he left to spend time with my mother. He even picked up my brother before dinner was over and refused to let him stay for any of the dancing. He was excited to request the DJ to rickroll everyone once he had my permission. Hell yeah,
nice.
I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
Fuck
But
both
holy
your parents,
shit,
though.
yeah.
Holy shit. My mother has not reached out at all and instead tried to call my sister to complain that she had been kicked out of my wedding.
Classic narc
Luckily,
stuff.
my sister called me first and knew how awful my mom could be.
Good.
Now, here's the thing. I don't regret kicking her out, and I don't care if it makes me an asshole. It doesn't.
It does not.
Literally all the groomsmen and bridesmaid wanted to pour wine on her, but held off because I asked them to.
That would have been
cool.
awesome, though. Okay, yeah.
I should have let my weight of honor bring a water gun with wine, lol. For all I care, she got hit by a bus the moment she wore white to my wedding and died. She has had 3 weddings, for fuck's sake. She's had plenty of moments to wear white. She has never pulled this at any other family wedding, just mine. Like I said before, this was definitely intentional.
Yeah.
I just feel awful that my stepdad took it personally. My baby brother got caught in the crossfire. He's like 12. So am I the asshole? I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts. You're not the asshole.
You're not the asshole.
No, fuck your mom. Holy shit.
It sucks because you're right. Like, he's just a boomer. Like, that's
yeah,
it.
He's being a boomer.
He
yeah.
just is. There's no reason for him to get upset.
Yeah, he's taking it way more personally than he should be.
And he's also probably fucking senile, man. Like, that's the thing.
A little bit, yeah. So, like...
Or, I don't really know. I mean, there's no way to know what's going on in his mind.
His head, but, like,
and it's hard, too, because you want to be on good terms with someone when they're old, because you don't know when they're going to pass and everything. And you don't want to end on bad terms.
Yeah.
And I understand that, but also, like, that's just the way it is. Your mom broke the fucking rules.
Yeah.
You have to set boundaries, like, especially with narcs, because they're going to break them.
Yeah, they're going to push it as much as they can.
And they adore pushing boundaries of people that have weak boundaries.
Yeah.
Or people that don't know about boundaries, or people that, whatever, they enjoy taking advantage of people. So if you don't let them do that, then your fucking wedding would be ruined.
Yeah, so...
And that's it. Like, your mother is not going to respect you in the future.
No, yeah. She's going to keep disrespecting you, and she's going to keep taking everything, like...
you would gain nothing, and you would lose having a good wedding.
Yeah, so you made you made the smart and correct decision of kicking her out. You gave her rules, she broke a rule, kick her out.
There's no reason for her to be upset. And also, her calling your sister is like classic nerd shit.
Yeah.
I found out after not talking to my mom that she called my brother in Texas, who she claimed never liked her, and she claimed she never had really a relationship, to like talk to him about it, basically to badmouth me.
Yeah, and like real shitty, just real fucking shitty.
I found that out like last year, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I knew that would happen. She did that to my other 2 brothers as well, and the rest of my family also. And you know, that's just what they do. They try to isolate, they try to triangulate, they try to get people mad at you, they try to obscure the situation, they lie, they cheat, they steal. It doesn't fucking matter. They just try to fucking fuck up their target.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's literally it. So,
and you just have to treat them like they're fucking mentally ill.
Because you
literally do, or like they're babies, because they are just like emotional babies.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
So, yeah, no, I do not.
Yeah,
I don't blame you at all, listener. You're not the asshole.
Yeah. And I don't know. I have big sympathies to you, man, because like,
it fucking sucks.
I know how fucking hard it is to have to be like, Mom, like you have to treat your mother like she's a fucking infant throwing a temper tantrum. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Mom, if you do this, then I'm not gonna... God, I remember being on a bus and my mom calling me to scream at me about something and just being like, I'm not gonna talk to you if you yell at me. And then hanging up the phone, and then her calling back, and then me having to pick up and be like, are you gonna talk to me? And she goes, and I have to hang up again.
Yeah.
And you have to like keep doing that, and that's what breaks you down emotionally. It's not the screaming, it's not the abuse.
It's the repetition of like
having to stand up for yourself all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, and it fucking sucks, man.
And eventually, that's why it always, with a narcissist, it always leads to no contact. Because that's the only healthy thing.
Yeah, honestly.
It's trash.
It just sucks that your baby brother's caught in the crossfire and your stepdad.
He probably had a great time, though.
Yeah.
Your baby brother's probably
At least your baby brother was like, having fun, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Fucking crazy, though, man.
Yeah.
Solved it, though.
Solved it.
That's our show.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That was a quick episode.
I know, right?
It's only 30 minutes shorter than normal recording time, and I'm like, that was quick.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah.
Yeah.
What do you want to plug?
You can follow me on Twitter at SQU. Nope, never mind. You can follow me on Twitter at That's So Hearin'. And you could also, that's THATSOHEERON. And I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, Tumblr by that name as well.
Hell yeah. I am Joshua Chinland on Twitter, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch, Joshua Chinland on Instagram, JOSHUACHINLUND
Nice.
is my name.
Wow.
Don't
Holy
wear it
shit. That was pretty good.
AGYNICKDNAMED
It's going to be below, so...
Yeah, it'll be in the link
Yeah.
description. APWSTR on TikTok, Twitter, podcast Save This on Instagram and Facebook, a podcast with relationship on all podcasting platforms. APWSTR production is on YouTube.
Indeed.
APWSTR on Buy Me Coffee, Patreon for exclusive content and monetary support.
Yeah.
Rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the goddamn bell on YouTube.
Hit that goddamn
And
bell.
share on TikTok. Share everywhere.
Share
Share
that
this
shit.
podcast.
Share it.
Send it to
Send it to your
Send it to
dad.
5 random people.
Send
Oh
it-
no, you got hit by the APWSTR
STR.
bug. In order to get rid of this bug, you must send this podcast to 5 other people and copy and paste this message.
Copy link.
Copy link, yeah. But that's our show.
That's it.
Thank you all for being here. We appreciate you all.
Appreciate
And
you.
we'll see you all in the next one.
Heck yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You have to pee?
No, I'm just doing this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm excited for Matt Damon.
You're excited for Matt
Yeah.
Damon. I'm excited
I'm actually...
that I'm going to be like Geronimo Good, Dazed and Confused or whatever it was, bad.
Ah, fuck that movie. I'm so ready to
Glory
shit talk that
Days?
movie. Glory Days. Oh
Glory
my god. I'm
Days.
real excited to shit on that
What
movie.
a waste of time that movie
What a
was.
waste of fucking time that was. We did not need to watch that
No,
movie.
we did not.
But we did.
Did.
We did. God, I can't wait to talk that. Yeah, patreon.com/APWSTR for our movie podcast.
You.
You know that Mega 64 does a Patreon exclusive movie podcast too?
Really?
Yeah.
They stole our idea.
They stole it. Yeah, they stole it 12
Can't
years ago.
Believe them. Yeah, they
We gotta
did.
sue them.
We do have
Sue them for all their money.
all the money that they have.
Yeah. Which I'm willing to bet it's around $64 because they put it in the name.
You think that's the amount of dollars
Yeah.
that they own?
They actually change it. They change it's sometimes it's Mega 64, sometimes it's Mega 63.99.
Can you believe it was negative 33 one time? They had to file for bankruptcy, dude.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
This is a dumb joke.